following podcast contains opinion and commentary protected under the First Amendment and fair use, as well as public records and freedom of information laws. The content may include adult themes, adult concepts, and adult language not suitable for all audiences. For the safety of all, no viewer should ever engage with, interact with, seek out, or contact in any way persons being discussed, including those under criminal prosecution, and especially those that state,
"It's not like I've gone and killed somebody!"
Viewer discretion is advised.
Step inside, take a seat, let the stories feed your soul. Hear the echoes, find the patterns, every truth, each hidden role. From the bench to the whispers, where the gavel takes its toll. There's a rhythm in the verdict, echoes from the cubby hole. Echoes, echoes from the cubby hole, where justice swings and stories unfold. Echoes, echoes, feed your soul. We're talking truth from the cubby hole.
Welcome, everyone, back to my humble little channel and your favorite little cubbyhole on the internet. How's everybody doing? How are you over there in chat? Happy hump day, happy Wednesday to you all. Good evening to everybody near and far. Oh, while Jeep Daddy is getting his life together, because he's having StreamYard issues, as one does. If it's not the technology, it's StreamYard and it's the interface. You can't help it. He's getting his life together, and I'm just going to rant and rave a little bit, because life sucks right now, and I can't stand it. So I'm just, having my own little pity party here and doing a stream to stay out of the kitchen and damaging a good quart and a half. No, what was it? A good quart and a half worth of ice cream. I've been tempted to put a really big hole in a big carton of ice cream, and I can't do that. So I decided, well, let's just suffer through a stream. We've got some Laura Owens garbage to talk about. And I've been seeing on the Twitterverse that, people wish they wish I would do things more often. But life has been shit lately. I've talked about it a little bit before. My professional career is falling to pieces. I'm now working for free for my boss, and I'm debating how much longer I dare do that before it's just stupid. So I'm trying to get my life together and get all the paperwork done and start pivoting to a new career. And learning in the last 2 weeks. And this is why I've been sort of absent for the last week and a half. I know, absenteeism, I know there's been things happening. I can't help it. But I've just been getting kicked in the nuts lately, and it's just driving me crazy. Sometimes you go to the dentist, things are always perfect. Well, for me, for more than 45 years, I shall say. We've had perfect teeth. We've had no major dental work. Things were fine until this last visit last week. And I was given some bad news. And it's expensive bad news. And that bad news turned into a referral to an orthodontist whom I saw today. And that whole examination and referral turned into another referral to a surgeon. And things are just getting nasty. Things are getting nasty in the midst of a career crisis, and I think this has been sustained long enough, all this bullshit between my professional life and mounting medical needs as I get old, because, we all get old. We can't avoid it. Everything just piling up. I think I can officially call it my midlife crisis. And it's like, oh, okay. I suppose it's about time that I have some kind of crisis. I can't quite claim indigency yet, but I'm starting to feel the pinch as I'm looking at all the numbers being totaled up, and the whole thing where you think you've got insurance with your dentist or other care provider, but no, really it's a discount plan. And if you looked in the right spot in some corner of the internet, you would read the fine print that says, this isn't really insurance. It just sucks. Life sucks right now, folks. That's what I'm saying. And Jeep Daddy still's not here yet. Oh, I hope you didn't have a hard life crash on his poor Macintosh computer. That would be terrible. But, you know, that's it sucks. Life sucks sometimes. I'm trying to hang in there. It feels good to be with you all, so that's why I'm doing it. You know, I'll be honest. I'm not trying to make it a full pity party, but it's just like, you know what? I'll share. Because you people are wonderful, you're amazing, and this is not a solicitation for super chats or anything, not by any means, because I see people asking if I have a Venmo. I do not have a Venmo, although I'm considering such things at some point. The traffic here is just not quite enough. Traffic here is not quite enough to do all that, although some people, they've just entered into like debating spaces on TikTok, and they're making 6 figures in 5 months, and I'm going, oh shit, maybe I should try that.
Well, you do like to blather on and argue with people, so why not?
But I'm not one of these people that's smart enough to do the whole debate thing. I like listening to it. There's a guy in Minneapolis named Oscar Quinton who I've taken quite a fancy to listening to, because he just holds people to the fire. I mean, Dean Withers and some of those other guys, they're fun. They're young, but this guy's a little bit older. He's in his 30s. He has been on the front lines of activism in Minneapolis, you know, disarming fights between right-wing provocateurs and far-left liberals that want extreme forms of socialism, which scare me, some of the things some of them propose. But never mind. I don't want to get overly political, because that just makes my head hurt right now, too. And I'm hurting enough.
That makes everything hurt.
It makes everything hurt.
Take up drinking. Then you care less.
No, I like I said about your retail therapy attempt. No.
I tried. Look, folks, I tried.
You'll love this one. I meant to share this with you, but I got it just a little while ago for my sister.
Okay.
Have you seen the R2-D2 Roomba?
No.
I will have to forward that to you.
What the hell?
My sister, you know what? Maybe I'll do that now. While I'm thinking about it, because otherwise I'm going to forget. And,
Yeah,
you
I'll probably
know,
forget about it too.
my audience, well, our audience, I suppose, they don't mind if I digress a little bit, and then it gives you a chance to talk about your alcohol while I try and find... Where did she send that to me? Oh, I think it was on Facebook.
I don't know. I'm just washing down dinner with a bitch beer, but for the good shit, I've got my my bourbon with a little bit of Chambord in there. We're doing Bullet this evening, folks.
Oh, I don't want to forward it to you on Facebook, though. How do I do this?
I don't know. Copy the link and send it
Oh,
in
then
a
I have
text,
to go and get it. No, golly, then it takes me to stupid Instagram. This is icky.
Wow, you really just don't know how the hell to computer. And here you are, like in your introduction, blaming me for not knowing how to use my precious
No, I
Macintosh.
didn't say you didn't know how to use. I said you were having issues.
It wasn't with the Mac.
Oh, well, okay, with StreamYard.
It was StreamYard, and it was also
But it just happens to be on
cables
the Mac.
and things.
Oh, we were having wire problems. Oh, dear.
Yeah, it's like I plug it in, and it didn't recognize the main audio things going on. I was like, that's weird. So, yeah.
Let's see how it comes out.
Oh, there. Oh, it's so cute. That looks like Costco. Okay. Don't look at it now, Echoes. It's a good thing these didn't exist when I was younger, because I would have wanted an R2-D2 Roomba.
There are so many things that I'm glad that didn't exist when I was a kid, because I would be even more deranged and damaged than I already am. So, take W.
I don't know how to get a link from this. It's not letting me share it anywhere.
Is it on Instagram or is it on?
It's on Instagram.
I'll just share it to my Instagram account.
Oh, okay, let's see. There we go. That'll be easiest. It's adorable. I want one. But I told my sister, you know what? Life's shit right now. I'm working for free, and I told her I have like major dental and oral surgery things looming. And she said, "Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I guess not." Like, stop it. I want one, and I can't go buy one. I need to pinch every penny I can right now. Bullshit.
Okay, well, finally I've gotten my proverbial shit together, and I've got chat open so I can say hello to people. So, first of all, of course, hi, Buffy. It's so wonderful to see you.
I thought I did see Buffy fly by as I'm sort of, swirling my head around everything.
I stopped
I'm
in with the
watching.
ladies a little earlier today when I had a chance, and so
Oh, yeah, I'll just say hi to everybody. Why not? I'll go through the list. Hi to Bruce, hi to CLT and Teresa S. and Ms. Wings. Half-Ass Fashion, good to see you. Jennifer Lee, Razmataz, Wallace, good to see you, Wallace. Hey, Rob, hey. Rob, if you wanted to hop in, you're welcome to. It's always the same link. You had sort of suggested something in emails and whatnot earlier, so you're welcome if you want to hang out on the big old screen with us.
Over.
Let's see who else, Rob. Oh, Toadette, good to see you, Toadette. And Elevated Linda. Oh, dear. We have an Elevated Linda in the chat. Whatever are we going to do? You know, I have problems with people named Linda, especially when they're Elevated Lindas. I might have problems with people named Karen, too. I think we might have issues getting along. You know, or I might have the urge to, you know, kind of do the gay snapping. Girl, no, you didn't.
No,
that's
I'm
just
really
sort of what makes me.
Everybody just saw that. That just happened.
Yeah, it did. And I'm not ashamed of it. Let's see. Where am I? Ducky, good to see you, Ducky. How are you doing? Hopefully better than I am. Oh, my God. Let's see. South Florida Thrifter, good to see you. Let's see. And Grace Astra. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Have I missed anybody? Hellville's here. Hi, Hellville. Hellville's been out on the road lately. I was trying to listen to her stream the other night, but the audio was weird. And I was having difficulty hearing it. It was probably because it was a computer microphone issue thing. I was like, oh, I can't do this right now. And I was distracted with a bunch of other things, like getting my life in order, or at least trying to start to do such for when the inevitable happens. Elevated Linda says, hello from Palm Springs. You know what? I should have the other chat open so I can actually like highlight
Hi,
comments.
Elevated Linda.
I hear it's hot in the goddamn desert. But I suppose if you want to live your life in a swimming pool and turn into a wrinkled prune, that's an option.
That is a choice, you know. And that's what
or you could
happens to a
lather
lot.
yourself with lots of chemicals to keep from getting skin cancer. That's another choice.
That's also a valid choice. Well, sort of valid, but you know.
Yeah.
Let's just
Oh, and
see
don't
what
forget the lurkers. Says, oops,
our
come
lurkers,
on over here.
Yes. It is currently
at
103
One
degrees
Belief.
in Palm Springs. Why on God's green earth did anybody decide that that's a great place to go vacation or to live?
Buffy says she's delirious. Buffy, if you need to go to bed, you need to go to bed.
Why?
I know Llama
Why?
has high expectations of your participation.
And it's so goddamn early too.
Don't be delirious and hang out here if you need to do things. You know, like I feel slightly delirious. I've been up since 4:24.
Oh God.
Yeah. Well, I started typing that little Apple note for you about 10 minutes after when I'm laying there. I'm like, I'm not going to end up falling asleep, am I? Not with all this stuff swirling around in my head. So, Linda brought the heat. I don't doubt it. Does that include jalapenos, or are we talking? What are those? The Thai chilies.
Oh, what are those called? I don't know.
You know what I'm thinking. They're from that part of the world.
Some sort of like burns on the way in and on the way out, sort of peppers.
Well, Buffy, since you're ridiculously exhausted, hopefully Jeep Daddy's dulcet tones will lure you to sleep. And we'll see you tomorrow morning.
Do my best. The
Bright and
dulcet
early.
speaking tones of a baritone.
Well, you know, you do have the soothing lower notes. I have to EQ my mic to do the same thing. That's what it is. Bruce says the lathering is ongoing. Well, it's not here, but I've also got the air conditioning running because I'm a wimp. And after my day, I feel like a wimp.
You've had that. This was a rough one.
Yeah, and it was funny. The orthodontal tech was like, "Yeah, this is a lot. Sorry." But you know, I should have taken the picture. They did have my name on like their chalkboard saying "Welcome, new patients," and my name was on it. I meant to take a picture, but I forgot. Yeah. It's all right. It's like, okay, that's great for the kids. Maybe I can do without it. Yeah. Linda had the jalapenos on the nachos. Oh, I'll pass. Ghost peppers. Thank you, Momster.
Yeah. Those are the ones that will thoroughly kick your ass. Like there's
I won't do them.
There's lots in between. I don't know if it's actually ghost peppers like proper that are put on Thai food. I don't know, but I know that there's a whole bunch of different.
I think they can be used. I think it's regional, but what do I know?
My brother-in-law is really into that. Like, and he goes and like eats these like 10 bazillion degree Scoville things or whatever and like takes it as a challenge. But he's also like a man child in some ways. So, yeah.
Oh. Half-ass fashion says my AC was out since yesterday. Oh God, I'm so sorry.
Oof.
I was indolent and churlish. I believe you. I would be indignant and a raging bitch because I melt at about 80. I just can't do it. I'm
more than you already are.
105 outside. Came back on like half hour ago. Oh. Well, I would say as soon as you can, get the AC tech to pay you a visit. Yes, I know we're starting to go outside the season. We're starting to move towards fall, as much as I hate to admit it, because that just makes my life more difficult right now. But yeah,
don't worry.
The end of August is nigh.
You know, if you end up getting too warm and you become a raging bitch, just I'm sure that there's.
I know. I'll come take advantage of your air conditioning and ice clinker machine.
True. It is operating currently, and you can like stick your head in there and cool off and leave all the bitchiness to the elevated folks of this world.
Yeah, sure. Well, they have a higher pay schedule than I do right now. Real Karsten says chalkboard is a HIPAA violation, but really, who cares if someone finds out you went to the dentist? Now, it was not my full name; it was just my first name. So there's that. I don't know. Some might frown on it. It was inside their office. It wasn't sitting outside in the parking lot or something, but. It was the orthodontist. I would be shocked if my dentist would put that much effort into welcoming new patients, but never mind. I mean, I like my dentist. He's a decent guy, but I don't like him right now. It's like, how dare you, sir? You have ruined my perfect oral health curve. When I was at my appointment last week, I sort of jokingly but sarcastically said to him, your day has come at last. You have things to do in here. Because he would sometimes just say, oh, hey, I don't need to see you this time. So now it's like, okay, now we need to talk.
Yeah. He's getting tired of you mooching off of him, and now he's like, you know what? I need a new boat.
Saving the money.
I need a new boat. So
I have been, that's probably it. I've been saving their so-called plan money, not having to. Oh, maybe I'll show you the estimate they gave me for the crown, and you can tell me. I'll snap a picture later. I've had several people tell me you need to look somewhere else.
It's always good to get a second opinion, of course.
Yeah. But... And since, the so-called dental insurance, that's not really dental insurance, gets me nothing other than reduced care prices. Maybe when I actually have dental insurance, I need to play the field.
Yeah, just look at the details, especially with those.
It's 118 where Real Karsten is. Ew, I'm so sorry.
I am terribly sorry for that. That does not sound pleasant.
Come to Vegas. We will take care of you. Oh, I don't like the desert.
I mean,
I do like some of the neat things. I do like some of the neat things out in the desert. I follow a guy, his name is Anders. What's the name of his channel? Uncanny Expeditions. And he goes out into the desert. He likes to watch Area 51 and, snoop around places and other things. Fascinating. He's, I don't know, in his mid-30s, I would gather. Kind of has a bus that looks like one of the Area 51 buses to troll them. And he does that kind of thing, and he just makes content running around the desert doing things. And it's fascinating. I enjoy it. Sometimes on a moped and whatnot. Let's see. Ooh, look who popped in to the Cubbyhole Studios. Hey, Rob. Hey.
Hey, Rob.
How you doing?
How is the royalty of Scottsdale? Or not Scottsdale, but that area of the world.
The Arizona area. Yeah, no, we're doing well. We just had a severe thunderstorm warning until 11 or 12 tonight. I don't know who's looking over, but we should get some rain, which will be very welcome.
I'll bet. Are you at 118 degrees?
Actually, 113. So I got to accept that as a positive, right? But yeah, it starts out like 105, but it feels like 112. Then it actually reaches 109 and then 113. So it's been hectic. I'm just grateful for this type of streaming that, it's the heat out there just hurt me. So I'm really grateful that I'm allowed to do this.
Well, you find silver linings where you can. Just like my silver lining today was, well, if I get some oral surgery done, it will have a really good chance of helping my sleep apnea issues.
Well, let me tell you about the surgeons who do dental work, right? I have a root canal issue. I was so sensitive, I couldn't do it in the office. So I was sent to a surgeon like you were referred to. I go to the surgeon, and how shall we say it? He dug deep. He worked his arm off. He was all over my head.
He was working,
right?
huh?
Yeah. Come to find out.
Was he working up a sweat doing it?
I think so, because I taste a little salty stuff going in. You know?
Oh, wow.
So then after that, I go back to my dentist because the tooth next to it started hurting. It needed a root canal.
Oh, God.
So the surgeon messed up and dug way too much on the first one,
And
caused me to
fractured
go
another
back
one.
and talk about
Damn.
this, right? This.
Damn.
Yeah, it was harsh. But talk to your surgeon. Have a good experience. I'll be praying for you.
Oh, well, thanks, Rob. I appreciate that. Well, I mean, to add a little more detail, not that it's of any interest to many, but yeah, first time ever, I've got a what my dentist called a stress fracture, and we're attributing it to all of the stress I'm going through right now.
Yeah.
With all the personal career stuff.
You crunch your teeth?
Apparently.
Yeah.
So they've got wear issues.
Yeah.
They want to put me on a night guard, and but the whole thing with the surgeon was my jaw is so out of alignment with TMJ issues and some other things.
Right.
They want to recorrect my jaw position. And that's when he said, but there's a silver lining here. It'll probably help you with the sleep apnea stuff. In most cases, we've been able to get patients, some medical coverage for the surgeries because it has a obvious medical benefit, especially since I've got a medical history with severe apnea. So it's like, oh God, okay. So,
Steve, welcome. How you doing, brother?
Oh my goodness.
He's just quiet over there, smiling.
It's his smile of cuntiness.
Yeah, there you go.
This is like the third time I've heard the story now. So like he can just sit there and bellyache all he wants to.
That's fine.
But no. Rob, I'm doing
it's
great.
him and not us. Think of it that way. Sorry, Echoes.
I mean, to date I've been really
let
lucky.
it rain. Let it rain. Bring it on.
Bring it. I've been really lucky with my dental health because it was pretty shit there for a while. But then, like, one of my siblings actually worked in a dental office, and I was able to get, like, when I was like broke, dirt, freaking scratch poor, was able to get in for a lot less than retail, and got everything, like all 4 quadrants cleaned.
Wow.
The whole to do, and like it was fucking epic. It hurt like a bitch, like oh my God. But since then, I've been able to sort of maintain and get better and all that fun stuff. And knock on wood, I have had a couple minor little surface cavities, but outside of that, I'm kind of like, cool. Let's just leave it.
And that's why I'm so pissed.
It just fucking creeps me out, and
I get
all those sympathy pains. It just makes me want to twitch.
In the corporate world, you get your 6-month checkups, and for how many decades was like clean, fine. Still as they're retired, all of a sudden they're finding stuff. That's going to first root canal started. But I was like, I would go every 6 months. I'm clean. They never show anything in X-rays. All of a sudden, after boom, start charging at the wazoo.
And I'm
like
I'm
Kimbo
on an
says.
accelerated plan. I'm not once every 4 months because of that previous thing, but also like some history with gum and mouth disease.
But it's worth the copay if there is one. It's worth it. You know what I mean? Because you got to stay on top of it.
Oh yeah.
That's the one thing is keep your teeth healthy, right?
Yep.
We hear that a lot from the elderly.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm with Kimbo. I've
can
never had a cavity. This is my first bout into any substantive dental work other than hygiene.
Mine have just been those 2 little itty bitty
Bruises
surface
my
ones, and
ego.
that's it. It's enough to be terribly inconvenient and hear all of the horrid sounds that come out of the machines when that's happening.
Yeah, it's a noise, and all the zzz just scares.
Oh God!
Remember the old days and the spit bowl and all that? Now it's a whole different thing. I think it's like a spa experience. So you should be really in good hands, Echo. So you know.
Well, they did tell me that the nitrous is extra. I'm like, I'll pay the extra $50.
Right.
F that noise.
Fuck yeah.
I want to be as out of it as I can afford.
Be out there floating around the moon for a while.
But if this turns into a surgery situation, it's probably going to be even more than that. So, I'll
but
probably
if you get the nitro, just make
anesthesia.
sure you record yourself because you can come up with some great stream ideas while you're on. Just say it.
I've heard weird rumors like that, but Jeep Daddy's like, you know
that's
what?
my
I'm going to
job.
make certain that I'm the one who picks you up. And I said, yeah, so you can roll camera, right?
1,000%.
Like, yeah, I know. I know how this works. I didn't fall off the turnip truck yesterday.
Right. edit some scenes together with some beautiful music. I mean, it
Yeah,
could really
it'd be fine.
catch on, you know?
Look, here's Echo's drooling down to his shins.
Yeah.
My lord.
Yeah, there's no that little paper napkin thing they put on you. It won't reach your ankles. So.
No, they're gonna have to get out the cotton towels and the tarp.
Yeah.
Gonna have to drench. Yeah, just drape them in all the towels.
I hope
just
they've
like
got a
massage
floor
parlor.
drain.
Yeah, and if they did treat it like a spa, you'd have a nice robe on you with some slippers, right? You can catch
Yeah.
all the drizzle.
I knew
Oh,
a
this is
place
in the
down
burbs.
Portland.
It ain't that nice.
I knew a place down in Portland that sort of styled themselves to be a dental spa, and like the lobby itself was nicer than most like actual spas I've ever walked into.
Yeah.
It's still the same horrid sounds of the machines, but
Yeah.
like the pampering and everything that went on and the design and everything. I mean, the owner who and the dentist who worked it was just one of the biggest gays I've ever known, and I mean, so it's like, of course, but it was really a whole different experience.
Yeah,
like,
and it
just
sounds like
looking
you
at-
listen to his patients and all the horror stories that people go through. He thought,
Probably,
you know what, let's
yeah.
make it as pleasant as possible.
Yeah,
Can't
it's
get
just
around it,
different.
but you can make it at least other things. You play? Do you have a headset when you're on the chair? Echoes, have you done that?
Not at this dental office, but I've had no reason to be on the chair for much
Oh, that's true.
other than regular cleaning. So I don't know. I'm not quite sure what their more involved procedures, what they do.
Well, if you bring your own headset, you got to pick out some dental surgery music.
Yeah.
It's out there, not elevator. No. Keep that in mind, my friend.
Well, and we'll see. We'll see how it goes. You know, it's like God.
We'll crowdsource when this time comes. We're going to crowdsource a Spotify
Yeah, I know.
or Apple Music playlist.
Llama,
Yeah.
Llama,
We're
I
gonna
need
have
you.
everybody
I
contribute.
need,
Here's the things.
I
Here
need
we go.
I need a griftathon for my poor teeth.
Yeah, well, you're
But you know,
second in
the-
line to my
thing-
travels down to
Crowded.
Scottsdale.
Yes, and we've seen worse things that people have created requesting monies, right?
Oh my
I
God.
think at least you have proof and a valid reason.
That's
Pain and
true.
suffering is worth it.
I'm so bad, I can't even do Invisalign. That's how bad it is.
Uh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why? Why?
Because of the amount of correction I need, which is why I will be seeing a surgeon for a consult next.
Yeah, right.
Everything, none of the numbers make sense to me because it's, you know, all dental speak, but he was like, yeah, this is bad. You're not the worst case I've seen, but you're getting up there.
Right.
That's why you're getting, that's why I'm referring you to a surgeon I've referred patients to before.
Well, I mean,
It's
maybe,
like, oh, of
maybe
course,
there's
of
something
course.
to-
This
Right
isn't
hand.
just an orthodontic visit. This has got to be worse.
Yeah, but you'll be in the right hands. The surgeons understand a little bit more detail. They'll explain it, right? So they'll know.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we've had some very good, you know, thorough conversations, but the fundamental reality is if I don't get the corrections done, I'm going to have more tooth damage issues, and it's going to be more crowns, and it's just going to be a constant battle.
Right.
I don't need that. It's like, okay, I'll do what my parents should have done, you know, like 40 some years ago, and actually get it all done.
Right. And you know,
Although it probably would have been easier not require surgery when I was younger, but here we are.
that's right. Well, I can deal with reality now.
That's it.
Well, you're too young to be old or too old to be young. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know. Well,
Suck ass life.
perfectly middle-aged.
Maybe
you
that's just
know,
what middle
if I
age
lived
crisis
to
is
90.
for. Just like,
Good
fuck it, I'm
brain.
gonna go enjoy my life, and then like go get the sports cars and the twinks or all the chicks or whatever your flavor is, and then just like, you know, after that, just like, okay, well, fuck it, now I'm in my decline, so whatever. But I had a hell of a run for a decade.
Memories like the dawn.
Memories.
It really
Let's
does
see.
sound like, though, like you need to talk to real Karsten here and like I don't know.
Maybe.
Hey there.
I don't know. I after all the discussion I had today, I believe what I was told, because there was lots of good questions and answers, and
Yeah.
because he was like, you know, seeing your case, I'm the middleman now. All I can do is straighten your teeth. We've got to worry about the other stuff first.
Well, you got to stay
That's
on
where
that.
it stands.
Yeah, right. You got to get through the.
And because of the overbite and they had so many terms, I was just overwhelmed. Overbite, offbite, side bite. It was just a whole. It's a mess. It's a mess in there. I've always feared that. I've always sort of known that, but now I have to deal with it because it's causing problems.
As long as it doesn't affect your streaming voice.
Not yet, but if you're
No,
that's a
but
question you gotta ask.
I'll do a stream while I'm like inflamed to the size of a watermelon.
No.
And I'll talk sort of like this, I'm slurping in fluids for the next 2 months. Recovering from jaw surgery.
A snarky video for you.
Oh my
Right,
God.
Steve? Let's do a snarky dental video.
I told him that I should just show up at his house and we do a Jeep Daddies series on his channel, but it hasn't happened yet.
I was really like, we were going to do a stream at one point.
Yeah, we
and
were.
You begged out, and
Yeah, it's true.
I was like, well, I think you suggested like, why don't you get on your stream? And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to talk about. And
Right.
you're
It's
like,
your
"Just go
goddamn
on your-
channel. Do
just
something."
Go on rants, and I'm like, well, I don't have a StreamYard license. I let the discount expire, and then you just got pissed off. And then
Yeah, well. Oh well.
And thus you're here.
I'll just take over
StreamYard is
Echo's
a
channel for a
necessary
while.
It's a
While
necessary evil.
While he looks like a watermelon, a chipmunk with a watermelon in his face.
I thought
I'll
I
go
already
ahead and-
do. It's like this is just gonna make it worse.
Oh, yeah.
I did turn into a watermelon when I had my.
And tasting cotton in your mouth is horrible.
It's the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I survived my wisdom teeth removal, but it wasn't fun.
Those were horrible.
That
I
was
had
not
one
bad.
done, then I had one done, then he said, let's do both at the same time. That was stupid.
I had all 4 of mine done together. It was an
Same.
oral maxillofacial surgeon, and it was probably the best thing I could have done at the time.
I'll get it all done at once.
And
Yeah, they did all 4.
they ran
It was-
out of nitrous in the middle of my
no.
halfway through. So like
That
I
should be
I came
malpractice.
back and I was a little bit like there, but like I didn't feel anything. 'Cause, I mean, I was numbed up.
Hey,
Holy
TX.
shit.
Good to see you. Good to
TX.
see you.
Hey, TX.
Transmission packet in the house.
That's right.
All right, should we blabber about? I think I'm done blabbering about myself.
Well, I'm
You're
glad
not.
you did.
You
Just
could blabber for
blabber
hours about
It'll do
yourself.
more damage.
I could.
You got to get it out.
I could. I've been getting it out all day, and I've just got to let it ebb and flow.
Right.
But how about we talk about someone else's misery for a change? Because that's a little more pleasant. to
Yeah, you had a
profile.
lot on your list tonight. I'm impressed.
I know. And I'm only covering like the obvious stuff because I don't want to overly dox myself.
Right. Right.
But we're looking at career changes, and I told Jeep Daddy it's like I'm starting to look at applications for grad school, and
Okay. Yeah, I
it's
got
like, damn, they're making this harder to go back to school than it used to be.
Well, if you get let go from your company, then you can go for Pell Grants.
Oh yeah, well
Yeah, financial
told you
aid,
to get-
nerd. Yeah.
I think I'm going to end up being let go whether or not the boss wants it or not.
Well, I mean,
It's how
Sort of.
things are going.
Okay.
sort of let go when they stop paying you, but
Yeah.
Yeah, that says a lot right there, and it's
Yeah.
on you to keep going. It's like Office Space. Remember, they kept shoving the guy down to the
yeah,
basement.
down to the basement. He's been off the payroll for a while, but he's never
Just
noticed.
throwing up.
Don't mess with Milton and his swing line stapler.
Yeah, don't fuck with that red stapler.
I used to have a red stapler. That was a red swing line.
Really?
I think
I'm
the
used to
ex-wife
grade
got
one.
it.
Yeah.
I didn't care. It's just a red stapler, but I think she got the red stapler. Yeah, it was a
Sounds
whole
like
thing
a
in the
gift,
house.
Pete. We got to send a holiday gift to him.
Ah,
12 red staplers.
no,
Exactly right.
no. If anyone sends me presents, I want the R2D2 Roomba.
Yes, I saw that when you mentioned the.
Oh my God, did you?
Didn't see it. Yeah.
Oh, I want it. I don't have a Roomba, so it's justified
Right.
to me.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be getting something extra. That's just cause it's like,
Right,
I don't
yeah,
have one.
yeah.
I could,
It's
it's cute.
How is it
It
going to
is
sweep
useful.
all the floor, or the lack of floor around there with your piles?
Well,
That's what
we'll have to work
Archie will
on that.
do. He'll take care of all that.
I have offered to bring the big ass thirsty bitch truck and shovel things out, and he's
Yeah,
just
I know, but
Snipple,
I sense in the winds of change in my midlife crisis here that there may be a move that will end up as part of life changing and maybe career changing and new prospects.
Yeah, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel.
There is.
At least that's what I'm saying right now. I
And
could
we
be
just
Hey,
pray to
maybe
God
you'll
that it's
become
not
a
a freight
dentist.
train.
You can go become dental school.
no, God,
Hey,
no.
hey,
Costing others.
that would be part of your lineage as a Mormon, because every fucking Mormon wants to be a dentist.
No.
Yeah.
What I'm thinking is bad enough.
Okay.
What I'm thinking is bad enough into healthcare. I swore to myself years ago I would not go into the family line of work, and guess what I'm staring down the barrel at?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
God.
just- inevitable sometimes.
Because you haven't thought of there's
That's
other,
how I,
there's other
that's how I end up
opportunities.
being who I am, is avoiding the family line of work. But everyone else in the family, with the exception of my brother, but he's on the spectrum, never mind.
There you go.
Everyone else has been in healthcare. Like, shit. I am falling into the family trap. I can't help it. But
Yeah.
I'm getting old. I'm falling apart. We've got needs, and they're expensive needs, and minimum wage ain't going to cover them.
Mm-mm.
So, you know, that's what I was telling Jeep Daddy up backstage. It's like, this is... The reality is what I get paid now with the 2 jobs I work, one of which being full-time minimum wage, isn't going to do it. And I'll be bankrupt in probably 5 years if I try. So I think it's inevitable. Okay, enough bitching about me. Enough bitching, Echoes. Okay.
Well, can I bitch about you then?
Well, if you wish.
Oh,
I
I'll
can
just do
interview.
that. I'll just do that throughout
If
the
you
stream.
wish.
That's fine.
But we do have some videos. There are some documents. I don't know how many. You know, this is how disconnected I've been. I've kind of been in and out of people's chats and whatnot. Not much. I'd pop in for maybe 20, 30 minutes, and then I'd have to do something. And so I'm really not sure what everybody's talking about, other than I know some people have talked about the latest David Gingras audio of the 911 call. He was trying to get Mike Maricini arrested on June 10th, 2024.
June 10th is back in the news. That's
Yeah, it's back on the docket, so to speak. So we've got that. We've got the latest body cam video from the January 14th of 2026. Laura Owens welfare check. We've got that on the table today, and then some other docket items, and a douche canoe petition. So that's on the table for today. That is today's banquet, folks. Thanks for indulging my little pity party. Okay, should we start with some video? Does that seem reasonable?
Sure.
I'm trying to be reasonable, even though I feel like I need to inhale a bunch of sugar right now, which I shouldn't do.
No, you shouldn't do that.
No, I shouldn't. Okay, let's see. Is all the audio rooted?
Actually, before you go into surgery, eat all you want.
Yeah.
I know, and then I get the other doctor on my case. Your blood sugar's too high. So I just can't win anymore, Rob. I'm just getting to that point in my life cycle.
So,
I win with one doctor, I piss off the other.
right.
Help is available, but, you know, for some versions of help, you're just simply not interested. But, you know.
Yeah, I bounce between urology and nephrology. Urology,
Oh, boy.
like, could you 2 talk so I don't have to keep relaying information?
Oh, I
we're
know.
together.
It's like you two are like in the same building. Why is this so difficult? And here I've got like different dentists and orthodontists and I guess soon surgeons they're all going to talk to each other. I'm like, great, I'll stay out of it.
Yeah.
Just tell me what I need to know. Tell me where my appointments are. And
A valid usage for Zoom. We can all join a call, right? You don't have to leave
Sure.
the office, the bathroom, doesn't matter.
we call it better living through technology.
Well, yeah.
Alrighty, let's see what we get in the. I've heard a little bit of this, but not the whole thing, so I'm a little bit excited by this. Let's see, are my buttons going to work, or am I going to have other issues? Okay, good, buttons. And we will give thanks to the amazing Schnitzel Ninja, who's herself been busy with life and other things lately. I get that. Boy, do I get that now more than ever. So, thank you to Schnitzel for the good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And now I've clicked on it. There we go. Got to click on
Here
it.
we go.
Phoenix 911, what is the address of your emergency?
Hi, I'm at the Superior Court on 40th Street and Union Hills in Phoenix. I can get you the address in a minute, but I assume you can look that up.
He doesn't know the address of the courthouse he's supposed to be practicing. It's over here. I don't know the address, but you can look it up. Already, I'm pissed off at him.
It's not downtown. It's the Northeast Center, right? So
The North Judicial Center.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much to get upset with this prick.
Uh-oh. Why is that one playing all of a sudden? Stop it. Now I'm having problems.
Technicality.
Stop it.
Technicality.
Okay. What's going on?
I'm an attorney, and I'm here with a client
Are you sure? Are you sure you're an attorney?
For now.
who has a domestic
I'm going to say not for much longer.
violence.
But that's just my speculation. But based upon what I'm starting to see happen with him, we'll talk about him later. It's not gonna. I think it's not looking good for him. I just, I don't know. What am I saying? I don't know.
Restraining order against him.
Maybe I could use a little nitrous boost right now. A little
I was about to
NO2.
say, do I need to equip the passenger
I
seat
might
in
need
the
a little
Jeep
laughing
with,
gas right now.
With some
You need some Jeep liquor. That's
yeah,
what you need.
exactly.
Yeah, that's all I need is a hangover in my state. Oh my god. I mean, I smell it. I feel a hangover.
Yeah.
The individual is here in violation of the order. My client is scared to death. He's been making.
My client is scared to death. Oh god.
The adjectives, always say. The
The
adjectives.
choice of adjectives, yes.
Threats towards her, and we'd like someone to come out and enforce the court's order.
So 18380 North 40th Street, sound right?
Yes.
Superior Court. And do you know the client's name?
Yes.
Laura Owens.
Laura Michelle Owens.
Laura Michelle Owens. 5/14/1990.
And her birthday, do you know?
Yeah, they edited this.
Mike Maricini.
Okay. Do you know if this has been served, this order?
It has. Absolutely, it's been served.
Absolutely, it's been served. It's like many years old at this point. I've got it pulled up. I've got the original ready to go.
So is he supposed to be there or no?
He is not supposed to be here. He
Liar.
does not have permission to be here.
Liar.
Okay, so this is
Bald-faced lies. Bald-faced lies.
It seems to be graying the truth. A little bit graying of the
He's
truth.
usually really good at that, though.
I would say when you've got a witness with an issued subpoena from the court in which he is requested to disappear, that's more than graying the truth. Bald-faced lies. And I and this drives me crazy, Rob. I could never figure out why he kept saying the subpoena wasn't valid, blah, 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 blah. It's right there.
Yeah.
I mean, you gaslighting bastard. What do you mean that doesn't count?
Different states.
You have to have permission from California to show up to a court in Arizona. You pig. You do not. My God. I might be kind of salty today.
You go ahead. You salt away.
Do it.
Yeah, and I just bought a new
There's a
thing of
reason
salt
why
in
you've
my
got that
kitchen.
shirt behind you, and mine's somewhere upstairs, so, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Lean in.
for
Good audio. Go ahead. Sorry.
Correct. Party. The restrained party is a different individual, and I have his information here.
can you please give me his name?
Yes.
His first name is Michael. His last name is Maricini. I'm going to fill in the holes because we know what they are. There's really no point for this to be redacted because it's there.
That absurd.
There's paperwork. Well, and I could, while we're filling in blank time as it clicks by here. I was kind of annoyed about that with the American Fork stuff and how much they redacted with all the Lego business. And I saw there's some Lego news today.
Oh, did you?
Indeed.
I did. I saw that there's allegedly been a settlement offered. I kind of hope they don't take it, but never mind. I digress to an entirely different subject.
God, there's all this dead
So
air.
much dead air.
And his birthday?
Date of birth.
Don't care. He's younger than I am.
Where is he at right now?
He's in the hallway. He's about 20 feet away. My client's locked in a room because she.
What? She's in a locked room. What? What? Did she lock herself in the bathroom?
Or the closet.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Oh my God.
Maybe she's hiding in the coat closet.
Ah, that would be brilliant.
I don't know. What does that mean? Locked away in a room? What?
Maybe somebody mistook her
What-
for a
what-
coat and hung her up on the.
How do you
friggin'
walk into a
hanger
courthouse and
locked
lock
her in there?
yourself
I don't
in a room? That makes absolutely no sense. And I've been to many a courthouse. I've served on several jury pools.
Me too.
If you find yourself able to lock yourself away in a room, they've got a security problem they need to address.
know. Oh, shit.
That's my opinion. Oh my God, what does that mean?
We had court security put her there. She's
Court security. Can they put her there and throw away the key
Yeah.
until her trial? Oh, that
Who's
wasn't
the-
nice.
Who's the we? We had works.
Probably David and Mommy Dearest, if anybody. I'm assuming. Or he's probably referring to... That makes no sense. I've never heard of this. I mean, unless we're It would make more sense if she's locked away somewhere, that she's in a holding cell in the courthouse where they would put a
wouldn't that just be
perpetrator,
delicious, wouldn't it?
which would be great foreshadowing, at least at this point in time. But I doubt that. Something tells me some of this did not happen. And since I was not there on
Really?
that day...
What? No. Really? David's
I
telling
wonder,
lies?
because I know
What?
Hellville was there. I wonder if Hellville knows a little more. Were you there, Rob?
Yes, I was.
Okay, so you were at the hearing too, the paternity trial.
Yep, the whole day.
Wow. I'm kind of losing track of who's done what now. It's been a little while.
Yeah, right.
Yikes. Yeah, I can't imagine where you would stash somebody because, she's afraid. She's in fear for her life. Come on.
Absolutely scared to death.
Absolutely scared to
But
death.
the guy's here in the courthouse somewhere.
Do you happen to know the case number?
Now he's somewhere.
I do. I
About
don't have it
20
in
feet, but
front of me. We're here in front of Judge I have a case number here, if you're ready.
His wife.
This is not the case number for the restraining order. The restraining order was issued out of California. It doesn't make any difference. I have a
It doesn't make
case.
any difference.
I have both. We're here on a paternity matter that this too.
He's not a
Clayton
party
Eckert.
to this restraining or to this matter, but he's there.
He's there. He's here.
Okay, sorry.
He's claiming to be a witness, but he does not have court permission to be here.
Lying bastard.
Mm-hmm.
It's called a subpoena.
That's outrageous.
This dude.
Outrageous. How's my poll doing? My poll's doing really well.
It's doing very well. Yeah.
I haven't checked on it in a while. I was like, okay.
I have no idea no idea what's going on with this poll anyway.
Do you not see the poll?
Well, I see just the answer yes in the chat.
Oh, well, the question was, did David submit a false 911 report? Essentially was the poll
So
question.
you probably only see a yes.
So far, there's only a yes, and it's at 100%. So the poll is speaking that he absolutely made a false police report. We haven't listened to the whole thing yet.
And the polls
Not-
go.
As polls will poll.
Mm-hmm.
Not from the California court.
So
Not from the California. Oh,
he's not.
this is going to elevate my blood pressure, isn't it?
Great. One more thing you need to see a doctor
That's-
for.
Keep in mind also,
Never mind.
there's security throughout the courthouse. There's entrance, right? They're checking you in before you can come in with any weapons and such. Plus, the parking lot had a multitude of representation of law enforcement, including dogs. Yes.
Including dogs. Oh, so that's the reference to the bomb sniffing dogs. Is they were in the parking lot or
Yeah.
the parking garage, I would assume.
No, it's out and open parking.
Oh, it's an open lot. Okay.
It's like fenced. When they're closed, they shut the fence. Wired fence. You know what I mean? That kind.
Yeah, security fence.
Yeah, that kind. So they have that all around the complex. But
Wow.
they were prepared.
That's very interesting. I wonder if that's a regular thing to have the dogs, or if they were on
Not
higher
yet.
alert for other reasons, other
As you
than
know,
just this.
I've been there several times.
I mean, I find it hard to believe we would bring in the bomb squad sniffing dogs for a paternity case alone.
Yeah. One tech van with some tables of food. That's about it.
Dave Neal in his breadstick truck.
And Bruce working diligently. Right.
And poor Bruce working in the 100 and something degree weather in a white linen suit or something to that effect.
Oh,
And
dark suit. He had a dark colored suit.
was it dark? I thought it was light colored.
No,
Maybe
he
it was
took
just
off
the
his
shirt.
jacket. He had that light colored shirt.
Okay, that's what it was.
Yeah, I was
Sounds
accustomed to
really
the
miserable.
The temperature didn't bother me that much. But I'm watching all these
You
other
native.
SNL left and right calling 911. Now that's
Poor
a-
Bruce
Oh.
from temperate Oregon at the time to sweating his eyebrows off in the not so air conditioned tech van. I don't envy him, not in the least.
And it only had the big door open, so there's no breeze coming through.
Oh, yeah.
Something.
So it's a wonder the technology didn't overheat and said
God,
no.
no kidding. That would have just cooked itself. I would have assumed.
Involved in court.
Oh, Bruce says they said the other security beyond the normal court security was because it was a high profile. You're kidding. I'm actually surprised by that.
They said.
I mean, it's not. I believe it, but
Yeah.
Really? Did David stir a bunch of shit? Oh, this is a high-profile case. We need all this stuff. I wonder what's not being said.
Yeah. Right.
My client is in fear for her life, and there's going to be people after her from this JFC cult that are going to come after her and do bad things to her. We need more. I would love to know the behind-the-scenes conversations.
Jan Black is going to talk about the smear campaign.
The smear campaign. Go visit Hellville here and get your smear campaign merch, everybody.
That's right.
There's my plug for Hellville.
And to date, nothing's ever happened. No.
Other than we make claims that people have threatened lives, but there's not been any evidence proffered that I'm aware of.
Right, that we're aware of.
Evidence.
Yeah. Okay, I'll
The
keep
case
going.
today, right?
He's trying to be involved, but he's not allowed to be. There's,
What an idiot.
He's trying to be involved, but he's not allowed. I, David Gingras, demand that he not be involved.
That's right.
Holy crap.
This is my town.
He sure seems to think so.
the court order does not allow for any contact whatsoever, including in court appearance.
Ah! I'm going to pause that.
Means
Let's look
I think
at that,
if he wanted to
shall
mention
we?
something about the distance, but that's not what he said.
Here is what and again, I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know all the details of such things, but this is the original controlling restraining order against Mike Maricini, as filed by Laura Owens, as it says here at the top. DVRO, temporary restraining order. And of course, it was later heard in an adversarial hearing, and unfortunately, the judge sided with Laura Owens, so this remained, as far as I'm aware, based on my limited knowledge of such things, the controlling order as it stood, and she continually renewed it ad nauseum until she failed more recently. So let's just double check what he says here, shall we? Name of protected persons, Laura Owens, in pro per, also pro se. I'm just making jokes because mommy and daddy say, pro se. Name of restrained person, Michael Maricini. Okay, we actually spelled it correctly. I'm surprised. Let's see, description of the restrained person. He's pretty tall, pretty slim at the time. I think he's gotten a little bit fluffier since then, but as one does.
It happens.
Yeah, I know what happens. All the details, San Francisco, relationship with protected person, ex-boyfriend.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Show me the contract. Oh, wait, never mind.
Additional protected persons. We've listed mommy and daddy and Sarah, and it was denied, as you can see by the stamps there. So we didn't get to call any family members additional protected persons. Court hearing date, that was come and gone. Let's see. Check criminal protective order. Why did we check that and then we have no information? That makes no sense.
The B is checked. The B is checked.
Yeah. I would think you wouldn't check any of them because it's not a criminal protective order. But what do I know? See, to the person to maybe sent to jail. Okay, that's just the warning. Protect, let's see, personal conduct orders, not requested, granted as follows. Okay. You must not do the following things to the person in number 1, that being Laura Owens, and persons 3, which was denied. We cannot harass, attack, strike, threaten, assault, sexually or otherwise, hit, follow, stalk, molest, destroy personal property, disturb the peace, keep under surveillance, impersonate on the internet, electronically or otherwise, or block movements. Okay, nothing about attending a court thing there.
The only word is stalk.
Only word is stalk.
Right? The word stalk is you came to the courthouse to stalk me. That's why you're here. But we know
that's a
it's
stretch.
under subpoena, right?
That's right.
Yes, he has business.
David saying he can't be in a court was a stupid thing.
Well, and that's but he changed the narrative, right? He changed the beginning of like, oh, he's just here and he's within 20 feet of my client, but then like suddenly, oh, that includes court appearances, and I'm like, huh?
Yeah, he was trying to imply.
Now you're trying to adjust the narrative.
As he does,
yeah,
as he's done throughout his involvement, which I believe is more than suborning perjury at this point, in my opinion. But never mind, I don't want to get sidetracked too far about him yet. See, item number 2, must not contact, either directly or indirectly in any way, including but not limited to telephone, email, mail, or other electronic means. Item 3, take any action directly or through others to obtain the address or locations of the persons therein protected. Let's see. Peaceful written coaching. Okay. B doesn't do anything interesting.
And Mike is totally 100% in agreement with all that. He doesn't want to have anything, right?
God,
That's
no.
kind of the funny part about
He's
it.
like,
right?
yeah, court, support me. I have no problem with that.
Launch me to the moon if you can, please.
Yeah, there you go. Mars.
Mm-hmm.
Be going to Mars soon. You never know.
Yeah, maybe Mars. Or just put someone behind bars would be better.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
But that's my opinion. Okay, stay away order is granted as follows. Must stay at least 100 yards away from person 1, the home, the job, the vehicle. We've crossed out persons in 3 because that was denied. There's nothing else there. Move out order not requested.
But it doesn't say courthouse, right?
Doesn't say courthouse. I see no courthouse. That would be, I would think, under other. But here's the thing. You cannot restrain somebody from the courthouse.
But it's not checked. Other is not checked.
Yeah.
So
Unless, I don't even think, if someone were to commit a crime in a courthouse, I don't think you could prevent them from being in the courthouse. For obvious reasons.
We've seen a lot of crimes committed in courthouses.
In both thought and deed.
Alleged. Right.
Alleged, yes.
Well, I suppose, like, if there was an option for, like, the Zoom presence or something, then maybe there's a case.
Maybe they need to update their forms.
Well,
maybe a little more legislation.
But revised July 1st, 2016. That's 10 years ago.
Yeah, it's a whole decade ago.
Issued in 2018 being used. So interesting what their latest version.
Let's see, no guns, firearms, ammo, etc. That would be something I would certainly fight. Record of unlawful communications, not requested, nothing there. Care of animals. Okay, granted as follows. Stay 100 yards away from and not take, sell, transfer, encumber, conceal, molest, attack, strike, threaten, harm, or otherwise dispose of the following animals. Buttons, comma, poodle. Okay, nothing about the court there. Child custody and visitation, not requested because there were none. All those fake pregnancies didn't result in anything. Let's see, property control, nothing requested. Debt payment, not requested. Property restraint, not requested. See, spousal support, well, she lost out on that one, didn't she? Rights to mobile device and wireless phone account, not requested. Debt payment, not requested. Insurance, nothing. Other orders, not requested. Fee to serve, signed, dated, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And this is the bottom with all the warnings. Okay, nothing about thou shalt not enter a courtroom. All right, we can continue now that we've cleared that up what the original restraining order said. That was subsequently renewed, what, twice? Is that right, Rob? It's twice?
Yes.
It was like 5-year increments?
1 to 5 to the latest attempt.
Yep.
Or 1 to 5, I think. Maybe that was it. Again, I don't think he has a problem with it. I think he likes it. Good.
Yeah.
But he was there with his wife. Don't forget.
What's that?
He was with his wife at the court.
Yes, he was not alone.
Yeah.
Oh, the order right there in his hand. I wonder if that was the same one we just looked at. I was debating pulling the transcript of the hearings of the DVRO, but I've kind of touched on them before, so I went, that's just being duplicitous at this point. Or duplicative, excuse me, wrong word.
So dubious.
That's taller than Jeep Daddy.
Who's taller than me?
Mike.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Boy, it sure sounds like he's reading the same thing.
Isaac Izos. And Jesus.
Okay.
Sorry. My Shrilla and Russian. I got it pretty down good.
Russian escapes me a little bit, even though I've done this.
Oh, it's Carney. Don't forget, it's Carney. That's what it's called.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ran into I don't know where, but ran into hide. Into the locked room we don't know about. Now the details are getting a little suspect.
You're still showing the court order. And I don't hear
Yeah.
any audio from the thing. Do you need to switch your tabs
shit!
back?
Sorry, I forgot to change the tab. Let me back that up a couple clicks.
Lord have mercy upon
See,
all
I'm
of
rusty
us.
already,
You're
aren't I?
not
It's only
wrong,
been like a
Pete.
week and a half.
You can run rampant. I hear you. It's a challenge.
When you walk away for it for 5 minutes, it just all falls to hell.
Well, if you haven't streamed in a while, you forget all of it.
Oh, I know. It's a wonder I remember how to turn on my computer some days.
And when he does remember and it doesn't do something he wants, he comes screaming at me.
Right. And you're supposed to be Mr. Know-It-All, right?
I only pretend.
Yes, exactly. You know just enough to be
Just
damned.
enough. Oh, I know. Yeah, just enough to be
Dangerous?
extraordinarily wicked, and then deny and plead the fifth for everything else.
Exactly.
Whatever floats your boat.
Right.
Hey, it's what works, and I appreciate corporate daddy's paychecks. So
Yeah, there you go. You gotta
Despite
love
their-
the man.
trying
What do you
to
want?
work me to the fucking bone, but hey, whatever.
Damn it! I lost. How did that disappear? I didn't even notice my screen share disappeared. It just
Yeah,
went away.
it's all gone. There's nothing in the studio either.
God.
Huh.
Maybe StreamYard. You know, when I signed into
Echoes is
StreamYard
just
today,
like-
it was having problems and it made me wait. So we are experiencing an unusually high volume of traffic. Please wait 30 to 60 seconds and we'll try again.
Yeah, I had that last week. I got that same exact message. I'm like,
Really? Okay, so we'll just blame everything on StreamYard like usual. Okay, which tab is it? There we go. Now I've got to back it up again because I'm being stupid. Pay attention to the studio nonsense. Okay. Does that work now? Nope. You got to bring it up.
You're giving. No, we're not here.
There we
yet.
go.
Seattle,
Hey,
California.
There it is. All right.
Correct.
Okay.
And I have a copy of the order in my hand right here as well. So
Yeah, it sounds like the same one we were looking at.
And is he white, black, Hispanic, Native?
he's white, about 6'4".
And how,
Tall,
like,
tall,
thin, medium, heavy built?
His weight is listed as 220 pounds, 6'4", pretty thin, I guess.
Do you remember
Brown
what
hair,
much
nice.
shirt he had on?
Svelte.
I don't. I only saw him from a distance, and it was brief. But my client saw him and immediately sort of ran into hide.
Ran into the hide. What happened to the locked room? He said he ran into the locked room. Come on.
Has he ever been known to carry weapons?
I would love to know for the people who were just kind of watching them that day, what they observed. Did she run off into a locked room, or is this bullshit? I think I know the answer to that.
Slightly exaggerated.
I'll just do this.
Yeah. That's sufficient for me. And I would imagine Megan Fox would say, we watched her the whole time. She didn't run off anywhere. That's what I would bet Megan Fox would say. As one who was watching both of them as they came in, allegedly.
I mean,
As far
if
as
he was
you know with your
scared
client?
to death, why wouldn't she leave a trail of, pee behind her? She's that
Nope.
freaking freaked out, right? I mean, if it's that bad, then wouldn't that cause a scene?
That would have been delightfully performative to have made a scene and run into the women's restroom to hide.
And take all this information, what we're hearing now, and then correlate it to the courtroom experience. Right?
Yeah. Which was fairly dull and straightforward from my vantage point of the TV screen.
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I think he can't. I think the restraining order prevents him from. Well, no, it does say no weapons, but
I love it.
You have it in your hands. Can't you read from it? Right?
Teresa
If you
says
have
it,
it in your hands.
I prefer my memory,
I would think.
which is so amazing.
I can't believe he even had a piece of paper. Never mind. Teresa says it could have been one of those phone booth cubby holes. That's how old that place is. I kind of miss some of the phone booths
Phone
from back
rooms are
in the
coming
old
back.
days.
It's like
Are they?
in some of corporate daddy's offices, they do have phone rooms when it's like an open room, open
To
building.
take your
concept or
cell
whatever.
phone?
Okay.
Cell phone or a work call if
Is
you need
there
privacy or a
But there's
focus
not a
group.
landline sitting in there, is there? It's just a...
No, because
it's just a
everything, at
room?
least a corporate daddy world, is all over voice over IP. So it's just all on the computer. But it's just a room that's a little more isolated and away from things. So you have a little bit more room instead of your desk
Standing
with
in
your
a hallway
15
or
closest
something, yeah.
friends.
Interesting. The anechoic chamber that's the size of a closet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not aware of any weapons at this time. He came through court security, so that shouldn't be an issue.
All right. Do you know what it was for, or what kind of threats he was making today?
Just to be here, just to terror.
His physical presence is a threat. She's in
my
fear for her
client.
life. Send the police. Send the aid cars. She's gonna die.
She's gonna die.
Oh my God! It's like a child having a temper tantrum in a Toys R Us store. Oh,
Hey,
I
I
want
may
the
resemble
toy,
that one,
Bobby.
Mark.
Ah!
I may or may not.
You know,
have
my
done
brother
that.
did that sort of thing.
Don't call me out on the fucking stream. I may have done that.
My brother did that too. Especially if he really wanted it. And guess what happened after he started throwing himself around on the floor?
Oh yeah, you got to run around the floor, spin around, right? You gotta,
Oh yeah, full on meltdown into a puddle on the floor, just beating and kicking on the ground.
Yeah.
gotta have this toy. I must. The downfall is G Daddy just went through that 2 weeks ago. He was on the floor spinning around in Toys R Us. I knew it. I saw that video.
At least it wasn't a bricks and minifig store.
Yeah,
that's true.
We might have to have words about. I've got to
I'd rather not
share another
embarrass
one with you
myself
about
to that degree. Only just like a moderate degree. So like I got to go up to Canada to the Toys R Us store there, and then I can make get the video of that.
Yes.
The Toys R Us by me closed, like the most of them did here.
They shut down after you were there.
Basically.
After about 30 seconds of my brother's tantruming, he'd get yanked up by an arm, you'd get a smack on the butt, and you behave yourself, and then it stopped.
Yeah, call him right down.
I mean, sure, he's autistic. One could argue that may not have been my mother's best choice, but it worked. Yeah. And it happened more than once in his life, and is very young, for quite a long time, actually. Never mind. Poor guy.
And you didn't know so much about autism at the time.
No.
Yeah.
Well, they knew he had something because my brother, he was in a special school.
Oh, special.
He was. It was a TESRA school, which some acronym for something. And it was always presented to me that, well, he's super smart and super special. That's why he's going to this school. It's like, no, he's got issues, and some of them are behavioral. Yeah, and he has to be in a special school to even try and learn.
He's not that smart.
I mean, he's not stupid.
But, I didn't mean that.
But the Asperger's sure got in his way for much of life, and still does. But he's at least more functional now than he's ever
most of us with neural sparkle, yes, those things tend to get in the way, as they're wont to do.
And this is what drives me a little bit crazy about when things get reclassified, like in DSM and so forth, is for his case, it was legitimate Asperger's. It was a diagnosis. It was classified that way for specific reasons. Now with the more recent changes, now it's just autism spectrum disorder, which is such a vanilla term.
Yeah.
It's like, no, his condition had a classification. It had diagnostic pathways. And they just obliterated that.
We're all on the spectrum.
Oh yeah. I mean, now with the standards, and maybe it's true. Yeah. There's no such thing as normal. Everyone is some deviated flavor of something, which is fair enough. But it's like when we've got clear medical history with clear diagnoses, and then we wipe them out and just put everyone on a big long line. It's just stupid.
We figure out something different and we evolve the diagnoses to something a little like less than like categorization. Like, come on, they have changed they've changed it from ADD and ADHD as distinct things to a combined diagnosis that can be on a gradient scale. So is it supposed to be offensive to everyone out there that had ADD diagnosis back in like the 80s and 90s? That suddenly it's not that anymore. It's ADHD, but it's more of an attention thing versus a hyperactivity thing. Like, no, nobody gives a fuck. It's just you're still getting the right treatment. You're still getting like the thing you need to get taken care of. It's just we have changed in medical.
As the medication change or your dosages change, that's the stuff that the parents are concerned about. Children, young adults.
It's not the label. It's like it's all about like the actual symptoms and the thing that you need to like get taken care of. I wouldn't.
TX says add DX in the 80s. I'm not sure what.
Diagnosis. Like RX. DX.
Oh, okay, got it.
That's what I'm taking DS.
Despite all my family working in healthcare,
because-
I still don't know all the lingo.
Boy, you are just gonna if this is gonna be your life going forward, I am worried.
No, I think he's going to supersede everybody.
I'm hopeful, Rob.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm screwed, and I'm going to have to work at McDonald's, which just doesn't. I don't relish that concept either.
And we can at least get you in a Jack in the Box, because I think Elevated Linda in the chat will probably appreciate some complimentary curly fries.
And
from
you
time
can
to
work
time.
your way up to Taco Bell. So.
Don't want to work at Taco Bell right now. That's for damn sure. Damn, I've been kind of avoiding a Taco Bell since all that news broke. I'm like, I don't want to take any chances. I don't care if I'm not in the same state.
Yeah.
Or states.
I'll
Turn out to be
get
multiple.
around the country, right? Never know.
But
Yeah, I know some of the supply chains vary regionally, but it's like, let's not risk
most
anything.
restaurant supply chains are all coming from two or maybe three different big U.S. distributors. Like it's all coming from Cisco Foods, or it's all coming from U.S. Foods. It's the same fucking thing, just packaged
Or
a little
Cisco.
differently. And Cisco. That's what I said. Cisco and U.S. Foods.
Yes, foods.
And it's like, it's probably one of those two, if not a third one. And so it's the same shit that you're getting at the bougie fucking restaurant that charges you $40 for a hamburger versus the one that charges you $14.97 for your cheap ass thing.
Hellville says she was escorted into the mother's room, apparently. Boots may remember better. Is that like mother's room as a nursing mother's room? Is that?
It could be.
It sounds like a Mormon reference to me.
I know,
the
right?
nurse's lounge.
It could also be just where a lawyer
Or the mother's lounge. It would be in Mormon land.
discuss things in private. That could be the room too.
I don't know. I wasn't there, but I find it odd. But the whole thing is odd. Who am I kidding?
Well, she's an odd duck.
She's odd. Yeah, she is odd.
I guess he's not allowed to have any contact with her. It's not an order that
True.
just says no threats. It's an order that says no contact whatsoever.
Okay.
Okay. That reaction was great.
Yeah. He's like, she's waiting to hear.
He has no right to life or to exist anywhere ever.
But the dispatcher's reaction was just like, okay.
Lackadaisical almost.
Yeah. Like, okay.
I hope it was one of the same dispatchers that, fielded some of the family calls. Hi, I'm Laura Owens, and I'm calling to report a problem with someone threatening my mama's.
You can also look at it as you're calling from the courthouse. You've already admitted that they have security at the front door checking people. And she knows how courthouses work. You have security everywhere. So is there really a major concern? That could be what was going through her head. I don't know, right?
Ooh, Mom's...
If it was a
It
house,
could be.
Yeah.
And speaking of ADD, Momster makes an interesting point. And I'm not aware of this because, well, this isn't my field of expertise presently, but maybe it will be one day in the future. The issue with the term of Asperger's is that the person the condition is named after was a Nazi and experimented in the camps.
Wow,
Yep.
monster.
That's history I don't know.
1000% correct. Yep.
Okay, well, all right. Fair enough.
But my point still stands that the diagnostic criteria for conditions, particularly when it comes to mental health, can and have shifted, because it's not like, is bone broken, yes or no?
Right.
It is very, there is such a spectrum, and there's so much nuance when it comes to things in the mental health field that it makes it really challenging to say like, oh, well, this one thing is like the whole to do. It's like it has to encompass a pretty wide net in order to satisfy, to your earlier bitchings, echoes about insurance and such, in order
Yes.
to get them to cough up their dollars to cover things and to get proper treatment in a for-profit healthcare society. They have to figure out the terminology and the taxonomy in order to make that happen. So that's why that sort of thing kind of has to come around. So
I like that.
Everything
taxonomy.
is an ICD-10 code.
yes,
And
everything.
It's ICD-10.1, .1a, .2. So they really are breaking it down immensely.
Yes.
But I look at it from a pharmaceutical perspective. They get to provide multiple types of medication, right, for these nuances that are coming out. So is there an influence there on this decision-making process? No.
Absolutely.
Right.
Mom Strasso
And-
says, I learned about the person from my Spectrum adult child.
Yeah.
Kudos. And maybe I'm just being a little bit of an ableist. I'll get over it. I'll learn.
You better.
I'll learn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have some words with your college. If that's the case.
Well, this is what schooling is for. You got to do some learning too. It's
you
not
got
like
to
you
do
can know
some
everything.
learning.
If I could learn, if
well,
I could walk in there knowing everything.
SMRT smart.
Smart.
I's gonna be smart.
Smart.
In the meantime, I'm going
If I
to
knew
be
everything
like
walking in, then what's the point in going to school? I could just try for a license and see what happens. That's no fun. All right, back to this. Let's finish this stupid thing off. Come on. Come on. It's being feisty. Dead air.
Do you know where he is now?
I don't. He should be at or near Judge Mata's courtroom. I think it's courtroom 101, possibly.
Okay.
He doesn't even know which courtroom he's supposed to be in.
He's in the north side of the building. He's within. The order requires him to stay 100 yards away, and he's certainly within that.
Okay, so I have a lieutenant asking if there's any way you can go up to the security guards there because this is an MCSO jurisdiction. Do you know anything about that? Is there any way?
I just talked to the sergeant. I just talked to the sergeant here, and he said calling 911 is the right protocol. So
that's
based on what was shared with the sergeant. Based on what was shared with the sergeant.
Yes, this is very one-sided. Very one-sided.
I don't know. I mean, the court security here, I believe, are sheriff's deputies, but I could be wrong. But he said call Phoenix PD because we're in the city of Phoenix.
Okay. What was your name?
My name is
David Gingras.
Last name?
Oh, sorry. We were doing first name, last name.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Are you still there with the MCSO? If you could just confirm that with them because they're driving right now, but I just want to make sure that this is accurate.
Yeah. Hang on a second. I was just looking for somebody. There's a sergeant here I was just talking to. I don't know where he went. I'm literally standing in court security.
Okay.
They've
Can you just
left
ask
me.
them if
They were done with him. They're gone.
this is MCSO jurisdiction if I need to bring them on?
Hey, there's a sheriff's deputy right here. Sir, I'm on the phone with 911 talking to Phoenix PD. We have a guy here who's violating a restraining order, and she's asking whether or not MCSO can help or whether the Phoenix PD... No, you're shaking your head. Yeah, it's Switzerland. Okay. Sheriff's that's a Phoenix PD matter.
It is? Okay. All right.
Yep.
Great connection there, David. Wonderful.
Hey, how
Love
many
some of my
lives did I
drop
miss?
calls.
How do you take your eyes off the person that is, in your perception, may cause harm? Why would you say he's somewhere around? Right? I would think I'd keep my eyes on him, no?
I think we know why.
Agreed. I'm trying to be
I think we know why. He was not an imminent threat of any kind. Especially with a valid subpoena from Judge Mata herself.
Maybe his testimony was considered to be a valid threat.
Well, Delora Owens, anyone that dares cross her with reality is an imminent threat.
You?
One sec.
What's
More
this
typing.
reality you talk about?
I'm sorry, you said which courthouse was it?
40th Street and Union Hills.
No, the courtroom, sorry, that he's going to be near.
I believe it's courtroom 101. It's on the north side of the courthouse. There's not that many. There's only like 2 or 3 courtrooms in there.
The Burbs Court.
Okay.
I feel like that could be a sitcom in and of itself, like Night Court was back in the day.
Okay, all right. Well, then
fucking
they're
love
coming
Night
in right now. David, if you could just step outside and meet the officers.
I will do that right now.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much.
They will tell
Thank
you,
Thank you.
they're not
Bye.
able to help you because you're a douche.
Because you're an idiot.
Yeah, that conversation outside probably was enlightening.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing in it.
Yeah. Wild stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. So where do we go
And here-
next here?
Ladies,
What's next
gentlemen,
on
and
my
everything in
list?
between, you get to see a little preview of what YouTube recommends to Echoes when he was.
It's true.
When he watches.
Cat videos, of course.
Cat videos.
Why not? Especially the lady in Canada. She's funny.
Oh,
I like
yes.
watching her.
Yeah.
Hello. Oh, you know, she's grooming cats. It's like, that's brave. Number one.
Yes.
But she has an audience, right?
She's got
Damn
an
right
audience.
she does.
A very good one. I think let's go to the welfare check business next. While we're in a video mood.
And I forgot my popcorn.
Oh my God. It's short. It's only 17 minutes. 2 parts.
We'll make it 45.
Yeah, well, that's the value-added service we offer here. It's sort of like Costco. You know, you go to buy stuff in bulk, but you also go there to eat lunch as you taste all the,
basically. You get a full meal topping it all the same. Right?
all the samples. And if that's not enough, you go to the pizza court and get a wiener or pizza or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you
Well,
get
if you
a
want
and a
two
soda for
servings-
$1.50.
On 2
Like,
servings from one of those stations, you say, hey, can I have that bag of stuff? I think I need to purchase this. And they
that's,
give you an extra serving, then you go down the aisle and you leave it on one of the boxes.
listen, when I do my road trips, I
Yep.
do it from Costco to Costco to Costco because A, it's usually the cheapest fuel out there, but also I can get lunch for $1.50.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
wild.
And it sustains life. I ain't saying it's glorious, but I mean it's a hot dog, you know, and I can put a bunch of like mustard and shit on it and get
Protein,
protein, a little bit of carbs. I can get a drink, and then
Pile
I can
on
go
the
inside,
minced
use the
onions
restroom
if
if
they-
I need to. If it's tax-free zone, I can go buy something.
And it gives you energy for a short period of time, so
Yeah,
that
and I
keeps
can
you
go
going.
and then drive the next 3 hours until my next stop, and it's fine. And then
So you don't plan rest areas. You plan Costco's.
I plan Costco's. That's
Because
exactly right.
it's dual.
That's awesome.
You can use the restroom and you can get the eat.
That's
That's
awesome.
right. And if I need a pair of AirPods for some reason, I can go find them in Montana and don't pay any damn sales tax. That's fine.
Amazing. Amazing.
I like the way you think.
I never would have
I
thought
was
of doing
smart
that.
from time to time. I did go to school. I went to SKOOL. I didn't go to school.
I heard you.
All right, our next item up for bid. Let's laugh at the police showing up at their door yet again.
Who is this body cam?
How many more of these are there lingering out there waiting to be FOIA'd is kind of my question.
Oh, yes. Let's do it.
Well,
Get that
they probably
full
all-
screen, Echoes.
It's just not released yet.
Oh, well, they're not doing anything. What? Oh, yeah, bring it up. They're just sitting in
there
their
you
car.
go.
And if I'm not mistaken, the whole thing is blurred out for reasons I don't understand.
Yeah.
Well, that I don't understand overall, but the phone being blurred was a very smart.
Yeah, this makes sense.
that's smart.
This part poking around on our work device, I get that. But it seems to me the whole thing it looks like this.
No injuries on location.
Hello?
Hi, is this?
Is this Laura Owens?
May I ask who's calling?
Yeah, Officer Dunn with Scottsdale Police. How are you?
Oh, thank God, because I took a chance and answered.
It's not Laura Owens.
Whoa.
No, it's not.
This might be the person who did made the welfare request, I will assume.
That
See
is
if I'm right. Oh, Rob says I'm right. All right.
But it was really weird because it said New Jersey.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I mean, we use phone apps to make phone calls and such, and it just automatically generates a phone number.
Huh.
Huh.
I have
Okay.
opinions about that, but
I'm not,
I won't share them
about
now.
that. It's interesting.
Well, are you
Sure.
aware of the free service that you can have a virtual credit card number?
Well, I'm aware of that, and I'm also aware of virtual numbers, but like they don't rotate.
No, you have to request a new one each time, but you put a dollar amount to it. You post that on the website to pay something.
Right.
At least your card information is not out there.
Right.
Hopefully, it's a trustworthy service.
Well,
So
that's why.
pretty cool.
Usually, that's why I stick with, and I highly recommend people use Apple Pay or Google Pay because it uses a virtual card number.
Ah, okay.
But the phone number thing is kind of interesting
Yeah.
because I
And
wasn't
for a-
aware that that would be a rotating number. That usually is pretty static.
For an officer on duty in a specific geographic location, I have concerns about that.
It's either that or they're blocking the number. Because like when I was dealing with some of the law enforcement in the region, I was told, and no uncertain terms to make sure that if it's an inbound call from an unknown number, that is probably going to be one of the officers.
Yeah.
Because they block their caller ID because they're probably calling from a cell phone. God knows why it's a fucking phone. Like, why are you using your personal device for work? That's stupid. I have lots of thoughts and another Jeep Daddy rant about that. But
It's a good rant, though.
it is, because that's just like common fucking sense. Like, it just, yeah, but like, anyway, like,
Well, if the cop does something wrong, then they're going to have to get a subpoena to get that personal phone, too.
Yeah.
yes.
Know what they've used to make calls, right?
Yeah, have a wall between like your personal, like your professional and your personal life. Don't be fucking stupid.
I would think you'd have a work phone. That would use
especially
No,
if I was
no.
in
I
law
mean
enforcement.
the officers.
Fuck, I'd have a burner phone if it was. I wouldn't have a smartphone like that. I'd have a fucking flip phone. From
I would
T-Mobile
think
prepaid
as-
or some shit.
I would think LEO would be issued as
Communication.
part of their job,
yeah,
a
communication.
device. Because I doubt they're supplying their own computers. You know, they have in their squad cars.
No,
you know,
those are special.
it's like, well, why would we have a phone that's personal?
I don't get that. I really don't.
I have
And
questions.
maybe they are. Maybe that is an officer-specific issued phone with a business line. Who knows?
Yeah. But also, if they didn't get the funding this year, they can't afford new things.
Sorry, we can't have a new Ford car this year. Budget cuts. TX says, for what Rob mentioned, they all have work phones in LE here in Colorado.
Colorado.
Yeah.
See, that seems
it's smart.
rational.
It's very rational. I do it with
And I would
Corporate
hope
Daddy,
it
'cause
would
I don't even-
demonstrate a
I'm not
local
an LEO,
number
but
that-
I don't want to have Corporate Daddy having access to all my personal shit. Fuck that.
Yeah. Peachy Teach 12 says we use the classification ID now. Intellectual disability, whatever that means. That sounds like Jeep Daddy stuff.
Good job, Peachy.
I don't know what.
Oh,
that is.
Danny says I'll join the Jeep Daddy rant. I work in healthcare, and some clinics are using apps for documentation on our personal phone.
No way.
No,
no,
thank
no, no,
you.
no. It is so okay. Look, folks.
Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Everybody ready?
Shut
Thank
up,
you.
Echoes.
No, come on,
Shut-
come on, come on.
Oh, now I'm center stage.
Floor
Okay.
shirts, yeah.
If you're in a business in which it requires you to do shit from your personal device like this, go out and buy a cheap-ass refurbished iPad mini with cell phone connection. Enroll that into your business plan or your Intune management, whatever the fuck it is.
Right.
Keep it separate. Keep it off of your main phone. That way, it's completely different. And if you want to go so far as to having a different Apple account or a different Google account, that's fine. I don't do that. Because I personally own the device, so I'm going to take control of it from my iCloud Apple account sort of perspective. But look, if you're in healthcare, LEO, any of these other things, go out. It's worth every fucking penny to go out and get a different one that may have a cell phone connection to it, or like a cell chip in it, and just keep it shit separate. Okay?
Yeah.
Just don't be dumb. Just do that.
Play it safe than sorry.
Yes.
And for what it's worth, I think Jeep Daddy, we're hearing you through your computer mic.
I hate you.
I'm just saying.
Actually, I hate StreamYard.
You can hate StreamYard. That's fine. We'll keep playing more video.
From the same area code of the call we're making. But yeah, so you called in and asking us to check welfare on Laura.
Yes.
Yes.
Can you?
Yes, it's a very bizarre situation.
Yeah. So fill me in. What's going on?
Okay, so here's the thing. I have followed this case. I don't know her personally. She knows of me. She's written people email complaints about me. But ultimately, she has this history of making suicidal statements. It's usually manipulative. But, unfortunately, I used to be a social worker. Nobody wants to question anything like that because ultimately we want people to be safe.
Right.
So I follow this case, and today she posted a Medium blog online that's like 34 pages long. And I can send you a link to it if you want.
Sure.
But basically, she goes on for like 34 pages about how her eating disorder is so bad she can't control it and she's going to die. She talks about death multiple times. It's very fixated on death. In this particular article, she doesn't make any clear-cut suicidal statements, but you guys have been out to her home before because I can't remember when, but in recent-ish times, like I want to say in the past year, she had somebody had sent Dave Neal, a podcaster, an anonymous email that she had attempted suicide. You guys were out for that. There was another time she filed some kind of report with the FBI and said she was borderline suicide.
I think we do know who the caller is.
That's a little too much information, right? The cop might not know anything. So I guess it's right for she's sharing, but do you agree that all those details play into this?
Yeah, I think I know who it is, but I'm going to keep it to myself. Because I think they made a post about it at the time this happened. So as memory serves, I'm pretty sure I know who it is. And some would call them controversial.
Okay.
I'm not going to drag them up, but I think I know who that is.
And you guys went out for that. So the fact that she has all these risk factors, she's indicted for 14 charges. She's got like multiple court cases across states. Because I don't know how well you personally know this case. I'm sure your department knows a lot about her overall. Like there's probably officers that are like, oh yeah, I've talked to her. But I don't know like how much you've ever actually gotten to tap in. But she's got a lot of risk factors. She doesn't have a lot of support. She does have this eating disorder. She lives with her parents, and like her mom is going to the gym with her every day. And you can see in pictures that she posts online that she looks skeletal. So I really am just concerned for her safety. I'm concerned if this is like a passive way of saying like, I'm just going to off myself. I don't know. I'm not in her head. But like I said, all the risk factors, all the stress, the fact that she's had bad bankruptcy hearings this week, it's just kind of like...
She did.
It's concerning to me. It really just...
Don't be stupid. But, someone told her you hit the red button that goes, boop, bankruptcy, and it all goes away. That never gets old to me. I don't know why. It's like the best thing he's ever said.
You got to clip that.
I know. I just need to make it a button on my thing. Okay, more to the to-do list.
Kind of in my human heart, just kind of was like, something is not... I would rather someone go check on her and make sure she's safe than something happen.
No, I can appreciate that, for sure. Yeah. I'm hearing you don't want that on your conscience, and you have got very good reasons, and you're outlining that with the explanation, for sure. I personally don't have any contact with her, but I'm currently getting all kinds of messages with people that have.
Oh, goodness.
Okay.
I don't know if you have a way, but if you want, I can send you a link to the blog so that you can also read it and get your own perspective from it. Because obviously I'm someone that's followed this case, and I am, hoping she gets convicted because she has to stop doing this fraud stuff she's doing. So I may read it with a slanted bias. I'm open to that. I'm more than willing to send it to you so you have direct perspective. Because I don't in any way want to make this out to seem in some way like I'm trying to like get her tripped up, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I can appreciate that. And let's go ahead and do that. Do you want to send it to my work cell phone number if I give you that, or email? What is easier for you to direct it to me, or send me the link?
Do you have an email? Because my phone gets weird about text messages sometimes. I live in the boonies, and for some reason, anyway.
No. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Can I, are you ready to write it down, or do you need a minute? I'll give you my email, and I'll just have you send me that.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. So it's my first initial.
How do you send to a beep? There it is.
Jeep Daddy on the button. There we go.
I still got a couple buttons working. My usual ones.
You have a dog barking named Button?
I don't. I just have to do that on my own, and I'm not doing that with my voice. See, Echoes has got that covered.
Okay, I will get that linked and I will get it sent to you.
Okay, all right. Well, I appreciate everything. I'm gonna run over right now. I've got another partner that's on the way to meet me over there, so we're gonna go and check her welfare right now. Okay.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
You are so very welcome. You take care now.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
I mean, I will say that's not an unreasonable phone call, in my opinion.
Then, yeah, it doesn't.
And I would say it's not an unreasonable officer responding. So
and
far,
she did say her partner's going to meet her there, so that's good.
Yeah. Well, then I would think they would not want to show up for anything on a solo. They don't do that so much anymore for all the obvious reasons. And that's to their benefit. And then, when and or if something needs to be reviewed and we've got multiple angles of body cam, that can be instructive and insightful.
And it keeps themselves in check.
Oh, I know.
Sure.
And this is why the Lego thing drives me crazy.
Yeah.
I haven't come back to Lego talk in a while because I'm just like, I don't know if I can do all this right now.
Well, you've been a little busy.
I've been a little busy, and I'm going to be a little bit busier, I have a feeling.
Yeah.
Okay, what happens next? Oh, the suspense is killing me. Oh, that was part 1. Okay, here we go. Part 2. We must be walking to the house. Yes, that's the house.
Why is the video still blurry, though?
The whole thing is blurry.
It could have been requested by someone before it was allowed to get out. Maybe a lawyer saying we need this blurred so information.
Yeah, I would imagine. I can imagine where the request came from if such happened. The people, the cult that's trying to harass me on the internet, they're just trying to do this to get footage for their monetized fucking YouTube channels, like Dave Neal.
Oh.
No, I should actually be using the proper
It's my
voice for that.
smear campaign, people. It's my smear campaign.
You can't let them have it. They'll embarrass me in front of everyone.
Okay, that's better. That's better. I'll pull a bacon.
Passage.
I have a soundboard, but I can't do any of that. I don't know what I'm missing out on. I got to research.
You got to join the technology revolution, Rob, and get this expensive crap.
I got to
Most of the time it works, except when it doesn't. I know. Well, golly, it was one of those things that was a vanity purchase at the time.
Ah, there you go.
I had the microphone. I had some other stuff. It's like, you know what? I should have some other buttons.
Yeah. And you couldn't be bothered to find the extra microphone that he had laying around the cubbyhole to give to me, so I had to buy my own. But
it was like a cheapy Audio Technica
Not bitter at all.
$100 thing.
So I'm not remembering anything of that at all.
It's probably in the pile over here on this side somewhere. But
one of the ones I got to shovel out at some point.
Well, one day I'll dung out this place when I'm moving up in the world.
Well, you may get a present in September, okay? You ready for it, Chief?
No. The answer is no.
Coming to the town, baby.
Oh, no.
I will be there. I will be there. Flights have been purchased.
It's official.
Flights have been purchased.
I think this is breaking news for me.
I think so.
Oh, I don't think he's told me this yet. Or if he did, I haven't paid attention. That's also possible right now.
Yeah, because you're terrible.
I'm slightly
paying
checked
attention
out of
to
a
mine.
lot of things.
It's a lot of me stuff.
This is about me.
It's true.
This is about me. Echoes. It's me.
Well, let's see, if I let it play long enough, eventually we'll make it to the front door where I'm sure Mom will answer.
20 minutes later.
Yeah. Right? Oh my God.
She just got her seatbelt undone and she's getting out of the car.
Hey, look, it's midnight.
Look, it's the same goddamn entryway. They never change anything about this place. I want to know what that says right there. What is the little notice on the door? What doeth it saith?
Mike Maricini, stay away. Oh, wait.
If this is about Laura versus Clayton Eckert, piss off. If you are here to do a wellness check, call my cell phone and maybe we'll answer the door. I have no idea. I'm making.
But if you're here to give us money for our GoFundMe, then definitely not.
I would love to know. Maybe it says all deliveries should be made to the casita around the back. I don't know. I have no idea what it says.
Oh man!
Obviously, I can't read it.
My mind just went.
I'm upset that I can't
just went
read
to an
this.
NSFW place. That's not. I feel I feel like I need a shower now.
Could it be a foreclosure state?
That would be even funnier. A foreclosure warning. This house is about to be foreclosed upon.
Yeah, don't leave anything behind.
Yeah. They forgot to take it down and they never noticed.
Well, if we hardly ever leave through the front door, other than when the police come knocking. March up to the door and knock and let it open. It's like the Wizard of Oz. Open. Come out. Oh, look, there she is.
Hi, how are you? Good. I'm looking for Laura. I understand she's not in trouble.
Okay. I think that's the best Jan's hair's ever looked.
Blurry? Okay. Okay. If you think so.
Well played, sir. Well played.
I was hoping I would solicit something out of that one, but I wasn't sure where we was going to land. Do you think never mind. Hopefully she's got some makeup on. I can't tell. This is what I see when I don't have my spectacles on.
Well, or if you're Tammy Faye.
This is great, though. I didn't know that, blurry, this sort of blurry, what would you call it? Redaction. It's not redaction, it's just blurring.
Yeah, blur vision.
I didn't know they could add astigmatism effects to it. I'm impressed.
Why would they do that? I don't get it.
It's weird.
Whatever.
I understand she stays.
The people are harassing me. I'm innocent.
Oh, wait. They took the time to blur the entire thing.
Yeah.
But they didn't block out the phone number typing on the phone. Really? You didn't catch that one was more important? Okay.
Maybe it was only a partial day for the editor.
Yeah.
In the pool house. And
maybe their boss is expecting them to work for free, too.
Yeah. That's what you get with free labor. Yeah.
back.
Yeah, what's up?
So someone called. I guess she
This
has been.
isn't a welfare.
It is a welfare check.
Oh.
So something that got posted on a blog concerned someone that read it.
These people are
Welfare checks.
The best she can do is these people are idiots. We are trying to commit a scam here, and they are just ruining it for everybody in the house. Oh, my God.
It's a good thing to have the police show up to do a welfare check. Think about it, right? It's not a bad thing unless you interpret it in the way it comes out in this video.
Yeah, well, in my opinion of it is that unless you're trying to con people,
Right.
what are you afraid of?
Yeah.
And I am surprised she didn't search for the police cars.
I know, like the last time.
Yeah,
I just need to see your car. We've had really strange things. It's your car. Oh, that was one of the first things that told me she's got to be a little bit crazy. Because she's got some like weird delusional processes.
Well, even her conversations when she went to the FBI behind her back.
And Laura's a victim of Diddy and Gilgo Beach. It's all connected.
And you might want to pay attention to what's spoken here in the next section.
Rob is foreshadowing everybody.
Yes, I've foreshadowed.
Indeed. Okay, all right.
I love it. See, Rob's watched it all. I haven't. That's why we're here.
Oh my God.
Now, I didn't take the time because it was a very long posting. So I'll be honest. I didn't read through all of it. It does look like she's,
I don't blame her. Who wants to read through all that garbage?
But it would have made a big difference if she did.
Yeah, context would have been better. Oh my God. I just realized that something happened.
What's that?
Because I'm Fletcher Boy, thank you for the $4.99. Fletcher Boy says, whoa, hey, Rob is back and monetized. Am I dreaming? What say you, Sir Rob?
I've been around. I've been streaming. I've been posting.
He has.
I think the question is for Fletcher Boy making Rob's day, where the heck you been? Fletcher Boy, he's doing stuff. I've seen some things.
I haven't found my time slot. I lost my time slot from back in the day.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's kind of I'm hit and missing. So I'm trying different things. But I do a video drop every day at 3, every other day at 3.
I decided my time slot has to coincide with Jeep Daddy's availability, so it is what it is.
That's why I don't want to interrupt with or bump into anybody else either, because you know what? I enjoy watching you.
Oh, I know. Well, everyone likes watching everyone else.
If I can't join, I want to.
Very considerate.
I'm embarrassed. I'm so far behind.
Oh, when are you available? And I'm like, my schedule's so busy right now. I need you to.
That's like 10 minutes before he wants to go live. Gee, when you're available.
Well,
first I have to be in the mood to want to do it because I've got to do all the front end and back end stuff, which I don't usually mind. But it's like, okay, sometimes I need some inspiration to even just fabricate a thumbnail. It's like, what words do I use that makes an accurate reflection of what we're going to talk about,
which is
and not be overly inflammatory.
But that's just getting.
Although
the
Laura
robots
Owens,
to
I'm
do
sure
things.
would disagree.
Look
I have
here,
no
folks.
doubt
He's
the
just
Owens
using
family.
The robots.
It doesn't work that way because there's too much manual entry. I'm sure the Owens family would disagree to everything I've ever captioned and done in thumbnails, but that's their problem. And it will be their problem more with the legal system. I was going to say something else, but I've forgotten what it was. Okay, anyhow, thank you, Fletcher Boy. I'm sure Rob appreciates. I think that came in on your channel, right, Rob?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
I think so. It's got the little link
to get the reflection off with the white background for stream.
It's got the little link to suggest it was through your channel, which is fabulous.
Good. I'm glad. And yeah, I'm dual streaming. Sorry, I always forget to ask you.
I figure why the hell not? I like big exposure.
Yeah.
Someday soon.
Really? Oh, God.
Well,
really?
so to speak. I mean,
why
in the colloquial internet streaming sense.
And I didn't.
Not in the perverted politician
God.
sense.
Really?
Not in the perverted politician sense. Because there's a lot of that going around now. There's a lot of people who do streams who are getting accused of sexual assault and rape.
Oh, God. You don't know how many Arizona topics postings come up because I'm here. I get those.
Oh, wow.
Tons of people are doing bad things, we'll say, more than they used to. So it's a weird, wacky world, right?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. And one of the things, like others who have been targeted recently that have much larger platforms than I ever will, when you decide to do this sort of thing, you just have to accept that there's going to be a target painted on your back at some point.
Yeah.
You already know that, Rob.
Yes, I do.
Sort of speak.
But
and
you
it's
also
just one of
have
those
to roll
things.
with that stuff, It's an open forum, basically. You
Yeah.
try to stay on topic, try to watch the comments, read what you want, but you don't have to read them all.
Yeah, true.
Well, the comments.
I selectively filter. That's my secret that I usually keep to myself till now.
I love our chat, our comments that come in. Please keep it coming.
Yes.
Because y'all are awesome.
We like the engagement.
Yeah.
There is a rule of the internet out there of don't read the comments because, it could be a little dicey.
Yeah, it's like a movie coming out and you're the lead actor or actress, and then you read the news.
Don't read the critic reviews.
You don't.
Read it.
No.
Don't do it.
I mean, I see some people that do very good, a very good job with engaging with their comment section, and I want to try this sometime, bringing those people up out of chat. No, come on. This is why TikTok can be useful in certain ways, but I hate the platform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get banned and booted if you say the wrong things. I would say TikTok is not where you want to try free speech in.
But if you say worse things, you get to stay.
It's bizarre.
Right.
It's like a weird
all these
threshold.
platforms. Well, all they want is engagement. They just want eyes on the platform.
Right.
So it has nothing to do with terms and conditions or.
I will not marry anybody.
Yeah. One of the ones I'm watching currently, they're setting up a call-in number, and I went, I wonder if that would work for what we do here. I mean, it's a small audience, but it'd be fun to play with.
Well, yeah.
It could.
Just bring people up for live engagement more than just the comment section.
I saw a couple streamers that we know tried it, but it didn't last very long. So I don't know if it's just the viewers that joined didn't have
much. Yeah, I mean,
interaction enough.
Right.
That's the whole point of one of these like fancy roadcasters is you can actually bring in somebody on a live call or over Bluetooth, like with Google Voice or something. And you could. Yeah. But yeah.
I can see it working a lot better for what I tend to watch during the day right now, which is a lot of political debate streamers.
Yeah.
And, they'll see someone being nasty in the comments. No, come on, put your money where your mouth is. Come on and say that to me, and let's have a conversation. Yeah. And it is very engaging. I will give them that.
Very much.
But I don't know if there's a whole lot to say about Laura Owens, so I don't know it would work here so well. Be that as it may. All right.
Talking about being anorexic and her condition.
Because these people have gone after her like crazy.
Okay.
And so she posted it to say like, hey, back off.
Okay.
Don't criticize me. Don't talk about me. I did nothing wrong.
She's aware of the posting. She's aware of the posting?
She's very clearly aware of the posting and the contents thereof. I'm still going to say it, folks. I believe Mommy Dearest is the accomplice. It's my opinion. I think she is. Because clearly she's very involved. She's very well aware of what her 14 felony indictments daughter is doing and why. I see motivation. I see other things.
Yeah, you get all the legal terminology, right? Yeah. Motive, right? You got to go through the top 5.
I see avenues for someone getting charges, but I'm not quite sure which route they would be levied. We'll have to wait and see.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't that be shocking if Dear Mommy Dearest was a criminal defendant too? Okay, never mind.
Wouldn't that be delightful?
I did a stream just last week. I did a stream just last week on the DOJ. January 2026, President Trump had signed over, and now there's an umbrella DOJ, right? So they have all these agencies under that umbrella, including tax, including fraud, including multiple avenues that you could, and the bankruptcy also falls under there. So you have these multiple groups that may have interest in certain events that have occurred recently.
Well, I would like to know that they are talking on a federal level. That would be great.
Well, we won't know that until something comes out publicly. But we'll see where it could come in. Get out your group, and we're going to take over. Right? I
see an avenue via taxes, and we'll talk about that after this.
Sounds good.
Cool. But hang on a second. I just don't want my dog to go. Do you want to come in?
Yeah, is it
We don't want the dogs to go outside to do their business. We'll make certain they wee in the house. We saw it. We saw it with our own eyes.
Okay, can we go to just check on?
I'll bet it smells in there. I'm just saying.
I can't
I'll
even
bet
imagine.
It smells. If it doesn't smell like horse, it probably smells like dog. Even with tile floors.
Hospital stuff.
Thank God it's a house with tile floors. You won't have to rip up the subfloor to get rid of the smell.
Let me bring her.
Maybe.
Let me bring her.
You want to bring her here? Yeah, make you more comfortable.
I just
Okay.
don't want this guy. This guy's a little bit of an escape artist.
Oh no, we'll keep an eye on him then.
Not like the daughter? Never mind.
Yeah, I was gonna. You got handcuffs. Get
him. All right.
Break out of him. Though.
He would. He's too skinny for that.
Oh dear, the skinny jokes.
He's a skinny dog too.
We can't tell. The blur doesn't help. Justice for the skinny dogs. Take off the blur. Well, I need to judge for myself.
Hang on. Let me just call her and have her.
I just got to just.
Oh, we've got to use our phone to get the daughter who's what, 45 feet away. Shocking.
Chat with her really quick and we'll get out of here.
Wonder what else is on that phone.
Yeah.
Thank you. No worries.
And the notice is still there.
Oh, there's more than one. We've got an extra.
When somebody swatted me, there was at least 2 units. You've been swatted? Yeah, it's been a minute.
We'll have to talk about that sometime.
But there was at least 2 units. I think at least 2 officers, maybe 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that seems about right.
They come in multiples.
Droves.
Well, it's interesting because if I recall correctly, up until this one at least, it's only been a pair of officers doing the wellness checks. As memory serves.
The last wellness check that I was involved in was probably the Hoarder House. And
that might have been more.
I think it was 2. I think there were two officers that showed up. One of them eventually left after things were discovered. And then other agencies were called in at that point.
Woo. And of course, with calls, if one's in the area, sometimes they show up. So I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Well, she said earlier her partner's going to meet her there. Remember? So
yeah, I guess maybe she has more than one partner.
That's true.
She might be a lucky lady. She might have a couple.
Well,
she may have 3 or 4.
That's true.
You don't know.
Oh, wait, wrong button.
She can have as many as she wants. She carries a gun.
When you're staring down the barrel of a 9mm, I suppose you aren't going to argue. Well, we haven't done it. It looks like we're just letting the place go to rot, too. It's just sort of weeds everywhere.
What if it's not blurry and that's what it actually looks like?
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
I haven't had that many of these, okay?
You're not there yet.
That can't be, it can't be
Got
real.
the beer goggles on with this call.
Oh, yeah.
No, I mean, obviously it's been altered later because all of the digital numbers are,
blurred out. Yeah.
The whole thing is they just put a journal filter on and boop.
Yeah.
Re-render. This is great. This is great TV, folks. We can't hear a damn thing. I'm sure we're having an interesting conversation. So have any of you guys been to this crazy lady's house with this crazy daughter and the horse thing? I wonder what the department conversations are like when they show up here. Oh, if I could be a fly on the wall.
And you
Help
could.
me. Oh, I hear yelling in the background. Speak louder, Mom.
Unbelievable.
Who are we talking to?
I guess they're in the house speaking. It's a dog.
We hear obnoxious dogs on a rope making noises.
Hey!
Hi.
Hey! Her Royal Highness has appeared. Ah! Can we tell? Oh, God, I wish it wasn't so blurry.
I'm so sorry they called.
No.
Well, we don't have our hair in a greasy top knot today. Although we can tell from this, she's very thin.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
Even with the blurring, she's a toothpick.
I heard from some people who said a one-on-one conversation with somebody like this to check a welfare check. So that's what happens next.
Yeah.
it sounds like we've been out before, so you understand. We
Yes.
just gotta come
No, I
and
know.
stop by
Yeah,
and
no,
check
I
on
totally-
you
I
and make
totally
sure
get it.
you're
No,
okay. And
This harassment group
Mom's mouth is hanging open like always.
calls stuff in all.
Maybe she's just a mouth breather. Maybe Mom needs to visit an oral surgeon herself. Maybe that might help.
You can say, yeah, it could be a John issue. A jaw.
Yeah. Yeah,
can
she
put it
might
on
have
her Macy's.
echoes issues like I did. Yeah.
Maybe she can put it on her Macy's card.
Well, I'm not so sure. She's run that up pretty high. Although I suppose we paid a little bit down with GoFundMe money, allegedly.
So
okay,
I'm
yeah,
used to it.
and I've never met you. I'm sorry. Hi, I'm
Yes,
Kirsten.
I'm
Nice
Laura.
to meet
Nice to
you.
meet you.
I'm Laura. You know, I was busy writing a poison pen piece. You kind of pulled me away from what I was doing.
All right, this harassment group.
It's so good to meet you.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Is this because I'm under like
Oh,
my background for this
Yeah.
call had something to do with an online like a blog or something, and something that was
Yes.
posted today,
yes.
and someone just
where I
saying there
talked
was-
about having an eating disorder and
Yes.
how badly I want to live. So I don't know why they would.
Yeah.
Because
They-
what they have wanted to do in the past is they've called you guys out for welfare checks.
Mhm.
Then they go and request the video, the body.
Well, here we are, bitches. Here's the video. I didn't request it.
I want to live so I can extort all the men for all the pregnancy money I could possibly get in my entire lifetime.
And see, this is the stupid thing about all this. She hasn't ever gotten any pregnancy money. It's like you're not even good at your own con
Yeah,
job.
you're not good at your own fucking con. Like, take some lessons from the fucking Orange Menace. Like, Jesus
Well,
Christ.
she learned from her incompetent mother, who
well,
isn't any
yeah,
better.
because she was fucking stupid too.
Oh, well, we'll get there. We'll get there. There's more to cover. This is just
Whoops,
the fun stuff.
that was
up
my
front.
outside voice.
I think it was your
Okay.
inside voice.
Oh,
Hey.
Rob, just wait. We're gonna have some great conversations when I'm in your zip code.
I'm looking forward to it.
Can I be on that FaceTime call?
I will
Well,
have
maybe.
you.
Yeah.
Because what they have wanted to do in the past is they've called you guys out for welfare checks.
Mhm.
Then they go and request the video, the body.
Okay.
So then they post it online, and then they talk about how we look when we respond.
Yeah, how our family.
Here we are again, bitches. Oh my god. Don't do stupid shit, and there's no reason to.
Yep, there's no
Request
reason
a
to do
welfare
any of
check.
this.
Don't do stupid shit.
don't
Don't
do
write stupid
stupid
medium
shit.
medium blogs. Don't do stupid shit on justiceforlaura.com, and people won't be concerned for your welfare. This is not that hard to figure out.
Well, I'm grateful that she has a very reputable attorney, which I've heard from the courthouse.
Presently.
People that represented. So I think he's keeping her in check.
It's
as
pronounced
best he
gin like
can.
you drink and grass like you mow.
Well, luckily it's not him. But I would imagine Mr. Looters is probably thinking about just bicking his head completely with the hair he has to pull out with this client.
Yeah, his reputation's on the line too, right?
Does he have
lot.
much hair left on the top of his head to pull out, or is he like in the wig territory?
He's like he keeps it real thin and tight on the side, but it's pretty shiny on top.
He's totally different from the posting of his from his site.
Well,
from years ago.
Yeah, his picture on his website's
everybody
like, I don't know,
knows
20 years ago,
on
maybe,
those
Rob?
sites you use like 5, 10, 15-year-old photos just like you do on Grindr and Tinder, okay? I mean, that's just how you do it.
Yeah, it's a little catfishy because he looks like he's in his early 40s on his company's site. But you know what we've seen from the court footage, it's like he's in his late 50s, and I was like, a few years have passed since that picture was taken.
Huh.
Yeah, it looks. I mean, you can tell it's him, but it's like, time has passed.
Mm-hmm.
They make memes of us. It is
Oh no, they make memes of them. Oh dear. Well, I don't care for that kind of thing. We will talk about their stupidity because that's what we do here.
Good night, Wallace. Thank you so much for
good night,
joining
Wallace.
us. If you haven't hit that like button, please do. I bet you're good at that. So
Get your
definitely
Schmear
smash it,
campaign
but,
merch from Hellville on Hellville's channel.
Definitely do it.
Nighty night.
I'm saving my pennies right now, so I can't be buying merch, regrettably.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm his piggy bank right now.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
I bought you dinner. You just ungrateful cunt. Just
you did buy dinner.
I did.
I am so sorry that you guys are caught in.
I'm so sorry you guys have showed up to do your job.
No,
You know,
that's
but
okay.
I mean, yeah. And they were saying, you said that they said something that you should be thrown in jail for being anorexic. Yeah. You did. Yeah.
Well, that's silly, but she needs to be thrown in jail, not for being anorexic. She needs to be thrown in jail for the crime she's committed. If found guilty and such. But, that's just the disclaimer we need to say on occasion.
Yeah, to support your logic earlier, too, there's a lot of conversations from one person more than another. Yeah.
Yeah. Not only are the finances commingled, so is the brain cavity.
Yeah.
They like speaking for each other. It's the strangest thing. This is the most codependent relationship, I think, maybe on the planet.
Yeah.
It's just bizarre.
Okay. So clearly, physically, at the moment, you're not bleeding out, and you're not needing.
Well, okay, it was in October when she was claiming to. No, or was it November? See, I've forgotten already, Rob.
It was December.
Was it December when she was saying she was bleeding out? Is that right? Yeah. Okay.
Bleeding.
Whenever it was.
Those months earlier, yeah.
Her excuses for not showing up to her own initiated DVRO hearing in San Francisco.
Right.
Well, clearly, yes. And I would imagine she was, in my opinion, she was probably equally upright as she is here, as she was then. But I wasn't there. But it's just my intuitive sense, shall we say.
Shall we say your spider sense?
My spidey sense, yeah.
I like it.
Medical attention, any intention of harming yourself, want to live.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I only say that to get attention and to piss people off.
Yes,
not upset with anyone else to the point where you feel like hurting someone else.
Not even close.
All right then.
Not even close to hurting anyone else.
Luckily, this time.
Yeah. It would be a very different conversation. And if we were being physically assaultive, we would be facing more than just, fraud, forgery, perjury, tampering with evidence type charges. Intellectual crimes, I suppose you could call them. White collar crimes, I think is another phrase.
Yeah, it's another phrase, but
yeah, well, I mean, I don't think they would let her run around quite so much if she were facing assaultive type.
According to the judge, she's shown up at all of their court appearances, so he has no issue. So from a legal perspective, that direction.
Yeah, I think only Clayton has had the issue with her freedoms, which it's certainly his prerogative as a victim to express that. Yep. I would. My God, I certainly would, and I'd be pretty pissed. I'd probably be a little bit more pissed than Clayton was in that hearing.
Yeah,
but that's just me because I'm older.
Oh, Greg was there too.
Oh, that's right. Greg was there. Was Mike at that? No, it was just the two.
He's out of state
because they're the two victims. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're the two victims.
It's been a while since I looked at that one.
Right.
Yeah, and she was doing sort of her weird blank stares when other people were talking in their directions. Anyhow.
You're good. No, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm
Oh, thank you so much. She so appreciates you showing up.
sorry about that.
No, that's okay. That's okay. I got the call, so I came out. Yeah, and just for
I wonder if she's wearing the same black tight pants that got Clayton all interested.
Or it's a full body tattoo.
I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's too blurry. They are not helping our analytics by blurring it out so vehemently. This is assaultive blurring. I can't
We could
stand
be
it.
talking about anybody because it's all blurry, so it could be anybody. Yeah.
I should be filing a complaint to the Scottsdale Police Department saying, you know what?
Call Jeep Daddy to help you with your technical difficulties.
Yes, call Jeep Daddy will fix your IT problems with this blurry video. Because, and this is just me and my opinion, and I shared this on someone's Twitter, that someone has pending criminal charges, 14 of them, all of them felonies. She should not be given special deference to any sort of anonymity in the interest of public safety. I see no reason why any of this needs to be blurred out other than the sensitive information in the police car on their phone and that kind of thing.
And
the rest of this,
it may or may not have been intentional. Could be just the process that they did, and that's how it turned out, right? It's possible.
Possible, I would
more
say.
Likely than not.
It's unlikely that it's not deliberate.
More likely or not, it was requested to do so. That kind of thing. That's
and I would love to know that process a little more, to know how that request was
submitted,
sought out. I
so
would love to know the source of that request, because again, if this were a violent offender, we're obscuring their face to be recognized by the public who deserves some transparency for safety reasons.
5K. Yeah, it'd be in 5K probably. You know what I mean? Or 8K.
Or 8K, yeah, for sure. We would be able to see the little grains of hair just floating in the breeze.
your own peace of mind, I don't know necessarily what route they'll take, but no one asked me for the call for service number associated. The woman that I spoke to that called today to ask for the Wi-Fi check did not ask for the call for service number. So if somebody wants body camera footage, they're going to have some sort of information to get it.
Somehow figure out how to get
I mean, they could.
Yeah.
Oh no, they'll somehow figure out how to get it. Oh no, I can't hide. Oh, they'll have to figure it out.
They do have the police officer's email address, so the lady could have called back or emailed.
Yeah, some of the process that happened after this would have been interesting to know too.
But
do you know who they were?
Is the name?
She harasses me.
She has posted about Laura 20,000 times.
20,000 times.
That's a big number to count too.
That is a big number. I wonder how we could have determined that. I think that sort of suggests who it was. Not that I'm going to say it. Because we know Laura has a thing for that person.
Because you can just no big deal. And like you can make that sound anything you want to, like a fart sound if you even want it.
You say the word fixation? Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, say cheese, Counselor Cheese. Have you been here long, say cheese? My God. If you have, I'm sorry, I haven't noticed. I'm too wrapped up in all this. Counselor Cheese says, Rob, this was a deliberate blur. I've reviewed 100 of Axon body-worn cameras and none looked like this. Yes. This was clearly deliberate. Because, I mean, obviously, if there was a camera issue and this was footage that was needed for court for whatever reason for evidence, this would be a problem.
Yeah.
You know, Your Honor, we couldn't identify who was in the video because they were ugly and blurry. Blurred to the point of ugliness.
Redo.
That's what I meant. Blurred to the point of ugliness. I mean, you have no idea who they were.
If they blur anymore.
It's possible a FOIA request is requesting a non-blurry version. Maybe.
You know, that would be an interesting FOIA request to see if that would be granted, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I mean,
not that I care.
If they blur this anymore, I mean, one of those two human-like objects in that frame is going to just like disappear into the background.
Hellville says, and this is interesting, and I wonder if Counselor Cheese might have an opinion about this. I don't get why the fuck the cops here are giving these idiots information about the callers. I do find that interesting too.
That's kind of interesting.
Because, then that gives Mommy and Laura some fodder to start chasing after people. When based on...
Who doesn't know everything, maybe this person's a victim.
Yeah.
Right? That's possible.
Because based upon the call we heard at the beginning, in the car, I thought it was a reasonable request. I didn't notice malicious intent.
Nope.
Because it was in response to a bullshit Medium article that Laura posted saying she was going to harm herself. And I remember that one because I've read it. Well, I've talked about it.
And I can tell you that my experience with getting swatted, such that it was, the person who actually ended up calling the sheriff's department was a family member, because it was someone who was calling that family member in the middle of the night, and they're admittedly not, like, they're a little aged, and I'm not ageist by any stretch, but like easily confused, like, and that person was like, "Oh, are you Jeep Daddy?" Like, and the caller was like, "Yeah," and I'm just like not feeling great. And it's like, then family member said, like, knew my address and everything, and so I proceeded to flip the fuck out, called the sheriff's department, and then called other family members, and suddenly at like 3:30 in the morning, I've got the sheriff's department banging on my door, woke me and my then partner out of a dead fucking sleep. Wow. And they're like, "Oh yeah, we got this call from, like, your family member, blah, blah, blah." Like, so they do say some things in that, but to give an immense amount of details is kind of crazy. But like, as I talk to my family member and everything, like, it all, like, because obviously they were awake even at that hour. And I was like, "That's fine. I'll call them. We'll set this straight. Everything's fine. I'm not going to harm myself, blah, blah, blah." But yeah, there is some information with welfare checks like that because that's exactly how it was called in, was a welfare check. That's how I was swatted.
And it was a concern.
Oh, it was, because whomever called my family member really put it up as I don't know if they were using voice mods or not, but they really put it up as this thing of, like, a male sounding voice, not feeling great, like trying to do a thing. And I don't think that it was malintent against me personally. It was opportunistic. And my family member sort of just blurted out my name of, like, because apparently that person sounded close enough to me versus
almost a
somebody
question.
else.
Yeah. Like a question, they jumped on it. Right?
Yeah. And then of course the scammer on the other end of the phone is just going like, yeah, that's
write that down.
That's who I am. Yeah. And things
ran with it.
Yeah, they just ran with it because that's what scammers do.
Because they poke at you just the right way.
You don't realize the information you actually provide them to build their back at you. Right?
Yeah,
it's like a fortune teller. I feel that your mother's in the room. Really?
Right.
She's in Kansas City.
Is there anyone with, like, a family member with the letter that starts with, like, N? Oh God, is there anybody in?
Can I buy a vowel?
Oh, you okay? Yeah. Did you have like the thing in your family? And then, like, they just, it's so stupid. It's all a ruse.
Hellville says, posted a little short about the separate room. I'll have to go and look.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh.
And Sage Cheese says, "I'm not sure on welfare checks. It seems like they shouldn't." Yeah, I know.
We also saw officers go and not in place, put eyes on the person. We've seen that. So.
There's only 2 welfare checks I've ever been involved in. One was the one where I got swatted, and the other one was with a
$800. $800 from welfare, right?
Say that again.
$800 check you got from welfare. That's the other one.
He wishes.
Well, yep. There is that. Yes. Okay. So the third one. Thank you, wise ass.
Well, always hear welfare check. I usually think about a check from welfare.
Yeah, exactly. No, but the other one was with a deceased party, and so they didn't have the opportunity to respond. But it was good that we did that instead of, like, me and my friend walking in on said scene, because that would have been fucking traumatic. Like, really not good. Anyway,
Yeah.
Okay.
20,000 posts about Laura. Laura has never met the woman. She's
Yes, she does live. I just spoke with her briefly before I came.
I've heard part of this unredacted because I know it said there. I can't. Maybe I heard this before. Maybe I heard another one somewhere. Yeah, I know some of those beeps now because I listened to part of this the other day. Skipping around. Interesting.
You know, it's been a little bit. How are your teeth doing? Have anything
Well,
to complain about?
Rob, you should be
a lot of
asking.
touch.
You should be asking about my jaw click and the TMJ.
Oh, the jaw click. That's
yeah, it's like, do you have any tension right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, from talking too much.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, but we have to find ways to get Echoes just to loosen everything, including his butthole, because he's so uptight, you know, and then that might actually help his TMJ. But, you know,
Doubt it.
That's probably not going to do much.
Although
good luck with that.
I took that giant thing they put in my mouth like a champ, though.
Oh, I thought you were about to say the giant thing they put in your butthole.
No,
I said, but
they
okay.
don't put things there at the orthodontist, you perv.
I don't know. I don't know what they do these days at these offices.
Dinner first, G.
Whatever, it's fine.
He's got to have dinner first before.
Yeah, exactly. Buy me dinner first. Yeah.
Well, this doctor could have afforded a nice dinner. He had a nice office.
I've also bought Echo's dinner, and you know, that's never been presented as an option.
Compared to my dentist's office, my dentist feels a little primitive against this place. They have big screens on the wall to show you all the renderings they do of the inside of your mouth and all the problems. I'm like, man, this is fancy.
That's what I want to see.
Fancy. Yeah. The alternative is instead of doing a 3D virtual model of all that stuff, they stuff your mouth full of clay. I'm like, I'm glad we didn't do that.
Well, I've had to do both.
I'll take the phallic shape camera a little faster.
I had to do both, and I swear to God, like I was a bad gay because my gag reflex was like activated the entire time. It was really bad. But as they say, breathe through your nose. Breathe
TX
through
wants
your
to
nose.
know what color shirt you wore to the trial. Rob.
I think it was the sky blue one, the dress shirt, button down collar.
There you go, TX.
Oh,
but I had beige pants on, so my butt looked really good. Does that help, Tax? Tax packet, like hot pockets.
Showing off the goods in his tailored pants.
Look, I got this
Probably
shirt.
working in photos.
This is the color.
You come across, who knows, from the parking lot.
And it's even French cuffs too.
Watch out, Rob.
Yeah.
Look, it's French cuffs. Like,
yeah, I have those. I have what are the cufflinks? I got cufflinks.
Oh yeah.
Somewhere I have cufflinks. I think I've lost them somewhere.
I can clean, despite my reputation and what I've, the t-shirt and jeans and,
how you
hoodie thing.
Day, sure.
I can clean up a little bit.
Sarah Gren's telling me that they did PT for the TMJ, helped a ton. Had to find someone that specializes. No, my problems are worse than that. I need jaw realignment because I'm many degrees off. Yeah. Which is not a surprise.
Echoes is
I'm damaged.
He's so far misaligned that he's outside of the scope of an HMO.
Oh wow! They don't even have an ICD-10 number for it. Wow.
No, he's just in like cheap employer territory that like they don't believe in ICD-10 codes. They believe in like promoting the next like Doogie Howser child to the doctor.
Yeah, right.
Like,
I'm getting so many useful tips here. I love this.
Jennifer?
Using the special wax for braces. That's likely the case, even after jaw surgery, is what they're thinking right now.
Well, I have a friend that has these plastic inserts that had a mold made, and she puts them in her mouth, upper, and over a few months, she has to go in and get a new version because her teeth are being.
Yeah, that's the Invisalign, plastic.
Yeah, I did that. I did Invisalign.
I am not a candidate for Invisalign.
You're just beyond that, even.
I am
they gotta
beyond
break
that.
his. They got to break his jaw and like reposition it and do all the things.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can I fly and watch, please?
I don't think they like viewers in the OR, but
they're
never
gonna have
mind.
to get used to me though.
You know, when I had my LASIK done, a family member had it done first, and they actually had an open glass window. You could watch the procedure.
Oh God, I don't know if I could do
Wow.
that.
Yeah,
I didn't like biology as a high school student. I hated it.
It was wild.
I don't want to see the actual procedure. I just want to enjoy the after effects.
Yeah.
Where he's like coming out of the anesthesia or nitrous or whatever. That's when I'm gonna like just completely fill my phone with
Have you ever
all
seen
sorts
the
of
kid videos? You ever seen the kid videos on YouTube where they're coming out of anesthesia and they're talking all
I love those. So, oh my God, I'm so hooked on some of that shit.
Maybe in a past life, Hellville was Rob a dental surgeon. I mean, Rob kind of looks the part of a dentist, doesn't he?
Kind of does a little bit.
Without the baseball cap.
Maybe he could star in like Little Shop of Horrors and play the role. Like
There
Steve
you go.
Martin did a great fucking job at that role.
I'll
but
bet he could.
Totally. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'll bet he could.
In my career, in my life, I could do it.
You'll be a dentist.
Oh my God! I
My
remember that
last
song.
role,
Now
that hit the bell, didn't get to do it. The priest. So I had to get the priest outfit, and I loved wearing it. I
Oh,
almost
you like being
put
a
it
priest,
out on
huh?
a normal day to get special treats because I'm.
Oh my God!
We have so to TX's no, not TX's, Sarah's comment, smoothies. We have amazing smoothie places here in this region, and
That's gonna be expensive.
well, maybe it's either that or they be nice to me and I might make you one.
There you
Or
go.
I'll teach you how to make them.
Especially after the surgery.
Oh,
That's
I know.
probably all you're
just have to, like,
That's
he
the
is-
part I'm dreading in just
well,
my thought process already.
The thing he's dreading is actually being nice to me. It's not this. It's
Oh,
not
yeah.
everything else. It's
Oh,
like
He has to be nice
actually being nice to me.
back.
Rob, you got another one from Fletcher Boy.
Hey.
For $4.99. Keep
my gosh.
going to court and exposing these grifters.
I do.
I'm
what I
sure
do.
Rob will do all he
Oh my
can.
goodness.
I can do. I can
You're a
do all I
fan.
can, but I can't do no more.
Rob will do what he can do.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Thank you, Fletcher boy. That's how I refer to him.
Yeah, she's,
Okay.
she's absolutely a stalker. She's
She's absolutely a stalker.
stalker.
She's
I'm
not
dead.
even in the same state, but she's absolutely a stalker.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy bitch.
with me. So and she's not concerned about me at all. She wants the body cam footage. They all just want body cam.
They want
So-
something they
Well, we got it, so mission accomplished, I guess. I don't know. Don't do stupid shit. No one will call in wellness checks. How many times do we have to say?
Let's just say the caller didn't give a different name.
That's fair enough. Yeah, who's to
Well,
know
that's
the
their
caller
fault.
identified themselves accurately?
You never know.
You never know. I've got thoughts about that, but never mind.
feel like they have a community and that they have
They feel like, see, folks, you only feel like you have you're not a real community like the crazy horse girl community. This isn't real. None of this is real. That's real community. Riding a horse. I've never ridden a horse.
Of course.
They don't make stairs high enough to get me to them.
somehow bonded over.
Oh no. Jeep Daddy's going to start a smoothie fund for me. What am I going to do?
That's right. I'm going to use it to like pay for my gas and maybe a future investment fund or my long-term care insurance.
Spend it any way you want.
That shit doesn't fucking
know.
matter.
Oh, my long-term care needs are just going up by the month.
Hey, I do
Your
want you
hatred.
to know, though, I got a friend in England, and this person has actually busted 5 or 6 inappropriate GoFundMes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Putting that out there for you.
I think GoFundMe needs to vet their perspectives a little better.
I have a stream
that's
coming
just
up
me.
on that, too.
Because, you know, and I didn't do this very well when I was talking about the GoFundMe last time. Because I wanted to do a whole series on how you get your money back from GoFundMe. It just kind of escaped my mind that night.
Yeah, there's
I might have to circle back around to that one.
It's rather
Because
popular.
I suspect as the people who were extraordinarily generous to the Owens GoFundMe scam, that some of them might want their money back because the intent they implied in their GoFundMe is not, according to Queen Jennifer, where the money went. Which I would call that GoFundMe scam.
Well, keep in mind, Queen Jennifer, if you will, just Jennifer Giamo in my book, but she pointed out that she was taking that information from a document provided to her under oath.
Yeah, I know.
So keep that in mind. It wasn't
Which
Yeah,
is
they kind of
perjury.
buried
I mean,
themselves, really.
the number in all of the bankruptcy hearings, the number of perjury traps that they stepped into with both feet is extraordinary.
Oh, echoes.
I am
it's
not a
just-
lawyer,
it's-
and I
look,
saw those coming a mile away.
It's just a
Even the
little-
one that dipshit the douche canoe was on for Laura, of which there is, in fact, video footage for, but because it was ill-gotten video footage from someone who apparently was on the call, screen recording, so I'm told.
But it's
I've
just
decided
a
not
little-
to share that one, but it's equally worth a watch on the channel in which it can appear.
It's
because
just a little
David
minor
coaching
perjury echoes. It's minor
interrupting me.
perjury.
Because David coaching Laura in her responses on clear video footage with Jennifer Giaimo asking questions is as plain as the nose on my little face.
Yeah, your schnoz is kind of.
Yet there was a motion submitted a while ago saying, I want to get a step in, and when I feel like getting out, I can get out. And that didn't get approved, right?
That's correct. Yeah. But it was, the audio of that was great where Jennifer was just absolutely grilling Laura with both screws. But watching it happened was far more insightful to the shenanigans, which didn't surprise me because we saw David do the same damn thing in the paternity hearing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, he was more subtle because he knew he was still on camera in front of the court.
We tried to
But
be subtle.
you can see the nods and you can see the head shakes and you can see other things.
Mhm.
It's quite obvious.
Wow.
I can't remember the channel that all that's on, but it's out there. I saw it. I watched it. I debated whether or not I should chase after the video and share it here, but I went, okay, supposedly this wasn't approved by the court for recording.
Let that one
so
Yeah.
I can pass on that one. But I can't stop you from seeking it out, folks, if I know it's out there. That's your prerogative, and if the person who posted that wishes to take a risk to do so, that's their prerogative. So, for what it's worth.
Sure.
But again, I did find it very revealing, as video tends to be.
Are we really going to make it through all 4 of these things? We're at
Well, there's only a couple more minutes. This is almost over.
We're at 2.5
and then there's
hours.
some quick words on the
Bridge of
screen.
Laura?
Okay.
Why, you've already had one potty break. Do you need another?
Maybe.
We'll wait.
I have broken the seal.
Well, I know that.
Oh, yeah. And then he just keeps on gushing.
Just keep.
I hear
Yeah, and I
you.
refuse-
You know what?
I'm
If
not-
you empty the can, hold on to the can.
Look, I could, and I could absolutely pivot the stream into said, office off Times Square, but I feel like that would be very indiscreet. And so
I think it'd be noisy and we could hear it.
maybe a little bit.
God. We don't,
The mute button would give you
no potty
my-
streams on my channel, please. I don't need to be deplatformed
my mute button
that
would
way.
be worn out. He would kick me the fuck off of this stream so fast. No, that's not. This is a PG-ish stream.
Family-ish.
Ish.
Yeah,
No, I mean, that's why we have the disclaimers, because, there is adult language, and that's just the way
There
it's
is
going to
adult
be.
language.
Adults will do adult things, and I'm not going to cater to children. And, I do have a limit to my pearl clutching.
There you go.
Do you now? Because
I do.
All I know is you just clutch all the fucking pearls.
Well, surely you know by now it's all performative pearl clutching.
Well,
that's what he said.
Yeah.
I'm going to take that shit to the fucking bank.
You should.
Yeah, I will.
Now I've played my hand. Now it's your turn.
And Laura had gotten pregnant by a guy who was
Oh,
the Bachelor
God.
on TV.
Oh, Christ almighty. Here we go. The Bachelor.
The poor officer has to hear everything except what she's there for, it seems.
Mm-hmm. And if this is not evidence, ladies and gentlemen, and other assorted folks, that Laura's not going to take a plea deal because we're, septupling down on, the pregnancy scheme, which we all know is fraudulent. That was the ruling in a court of law that Laura's a big fat liar. She's not going to take a plea deal. Not when we keep sharing this stupid story.
Not until she's back completely into the corner.
But again, I mean,
completely.
Once she's run out of spoons to try and grasp at, maybe she'll run for a plea deal. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't see it happening. I still don't.
I hope she makes the best decision for herself.
And you
That's
have
the
to
most
say that,
charitable thing I think I've heard about this entire fucking saga right there.
She needs to focus on herself.
My opinion is if she was making the best decision for herself, she would have already done so. But if she believes she can take this hill and die on it whatever way she wants, that's her prerogative.
That's her deal.
I would imagine her attorney is trying to get her to do other things.
You would think, if he's worth his salt.
Which is why I think things aren't as rosy as one might think. okay, she's not posting Medium articles every other day or what have you, or vomiting more on justiceforlaura.com.
Yeah.
But she's
okay,
not taking
Echoes,
a plea.
can you put us out of our misery with this fucking video? Let's go.
Okay, fine.
Let's go.
So then he decided that she wasn't really pregnant, even though she tested positive for a pregnancy in front of him and has medical records and all of that stuff proving that she was, and photographic evidence and the whole
Lies.
thing. She had a
Fucking lies, Jan.
See?
Why is
Fucking
one
lies.
person talking about another person?
Because it's mommy.
miscarriage. So then he went.
No. Shut
We
up.
have to keep
Shut up,
reciting
Jan.
the story to keep it fresh.
Shut up, Jan.
Otherwise,
God.
they'll start getting lost in the details. And, honey, didn't you like have HCG tests or something? Didn't you? I can't remember.
That bitch.
I wonder.
She's going to provoke another Jeep Daddy rant, and it's not going to be
I
good.
wonder if they sit around the dining room table and say, "Okay, let's say the story again. We have to repeat the story so that we keep it consistent."
And
This is just so wild.
around and has tried to make him portray himself as a victim, that she wasn't really pregnant.
He has these Bachelor fans who like hate me. That's
Okay, so there's
Yeah, because you're hateable, you fucking bitch. You're
I'm
fucking
not a Bachelor
hateable.
fan. I
I'm
don't
not a
watch the show.
fan. Not at all.
I don't watch it.
Oh my god.
I didn't even know who Clayton Echard was till
Oh
this
my
nonsense.
fucking God.
No freaking clue.
And
I
don't
didn't
usually-
even know he played football in this area. That was a shock to me too.
The foosball? What?
Yeah, supposedly he was like B string or something.
For sure time.
Which I think is why the Chase J. Jones saga ended up locally for a mailing address. I think it was a taunt. That's my hunch. I'm never going to get around to doing that. The rest of that story that I want to do on that. It's just not going to happen. Sigh.
Yeah, well, you've got bigger fish
I've got
to fry,
other fish
including
to
like
fry.
being able to pay your rent
Yep. We've got priorities.
without me paying.
just
part of
been
your
It's
rent.
just been
there's a whole lot of history and
Right.
background
Right.
here involved
2 years.
in this. Okay, okay.
Right. And
Okay.
he got Charlie Kirk. He didn't tell Charlie Kirk.
Oh, that's right. You know, I've never
Whoa,
watched
we're
that one. I
invoking
should
Charlie
watch
Kirk
that.
now?
Yes,
What the fuck?
Clayton went on Charlie Kirk's show as some of this was happening, and I've not seen it yet. I might need to dig that one up, and that's a future stream night.
That's a
whole thing.
claim.
Yeah, I mean now.
Plus, Charlie Kirk can't defend himself, so that's really smart.
Well, yeah, because he can't speak. He's got a hole in his fucking neck.
Wow, that's I would say that's just the beginning of the problems, but never mind. You know, his
Again,
his very
outside
fake blonde
voice,
wife will do the
oopsie.
speaking for him and
Oopsie
taking all the money.
daisy.
Okay, never mind. I'm revealing my bias against Turning Point USA and Erica. Erica France V.
Oh,
She's no longer married.
Well,
He's gone.
because he's dead.
I mean, come on. Okay, I am going to digress for
Jesus
just a second.
fucking-
Who the hell has a memorial service with goddamn fireworks going off on the stage?
Oh my god. Okay, Echoes. Why are you trying to get me canceled?
Right.
Why? I'm making Rob blush with my outside commentary. Like, what the fuck?
Commentary is awesome, but I'm
Oh my god.
Oh dear.
I'm
We're
gonna be-
invoking
I'm
the
gonna
green
I'm gonna
the
be
green room
exiled.
stuff already.
I'm gonna be exiled into the everlasting pits of outer darkness.
I like Hula says Charlie Kirk ?
Question mark?
Yes. Yes. Charlie Kirk was
I have no knowledge of this name.
who? Charlie Kirk who?
New life, who dis?
You know, I don't think I knew that.
Like
I don't think I knew that part of the story till I don't know, more recently. That he had been on an interview with that. It's like,
Oh my
what?
god, that's
I'm
crazy.
still behind. This is how behind I am. I don't even
Was
know
Clayton
that story.
one of those crazy like Christian fascist types?
Well, he is very Christian, and he might be a little bit too pious for his own good, but I think he's starting to mellow as he gets older. Because you know, he's from Missouri,
What is he from?
all boy family with the exception of his mother, as I recall. Because he's
Are they
got
taking
at least one
applications?
brother. Is it more than one, Rob? Do you remember?
3 or 4.
Yeah, it's like the only woman in the house is mom. It's the poor woman. I got
grew
all
up
these
with a
tall,
family
like
like
football
that.
player
Think
dudes.
about
And
birthing those guys. They're all big boys. You know?
yeah,
I'd
if they weren't when they came out, they turned into them.
Yeah.
There was a family in the local ward that was a family of 9 boys.
Wow.
Naturally
Oh,
conceived.
Girl.
And then
Say
they
Cheese says something
adopted
very interesting.
They adopted 2 girls.
Mhm.
So they had 11 kids total.
Living on Echo salary. Are you kidding
Probably.
me? That's crazy
Probably.
talk.
Yeah.
Probably. Seichi says, when we encountered clients like this, we would sit down with the DA and judge early and make it clear that they won't hinder plea when it comes late.
Yeah.
I'm of the opinion some things have already sort of derailed with Laura Owens, but that's just my hunch. My spidey sense is speaking to me.
I like Hula wants to move on.
That's fine. We'll keep going.
But
someone had to talk about, family and children and stuff.
That he wanted Laura to have an abortion. But
Yeah,
he
Mom,
told
I mean,
Charlie
Charlie needs to know all the, yeah. It's a 2 hour
I do love the back and forth here.
and a half here. Yeah, and Andrea was thinking that's all I need. So, I mean, she's
All I
just
hear is a
crazy,
bunch of
so.
hands
Yeah.
fucking
Okay.
around. It's
Yeah.
fine.
But is there any way that you could maybe contact her and tell her that to make false reports is not?
Yeah, because there was nothing.
What false report?
You know, that I was going to kill myself or anything. She had no reason.
No, and she didn't. When I asked her, because I always do that when I'm on these kinds of calls, I ask like what statements were made or what was
Yeah.
it that you read, and all that was articulated was the only comment she repeated was something reading that acknowledging the eating disorder may kill you.
Right.
And so, and honestly, I tried to start with a phone call to you instead of coming to your home because I thought, okay, everything that I'm hearing, I think I'm just going to give you a quick call instead of coming by.
Right.
I just couldn't get you on the phone.
Oh, shoot. I am
So you
sorry.
probably
I
missed
had
a number
to
with the
dial
same
that.
area
Yeah.
code.
My phone, blah, blah, blah.
I don't know. When I dial phone numbers from my app, it just automatically pops up with the same area code that your phone number has. A few moments ago.
Okay, that's what
I had gotten one too about 10 minutes ago. So
that I didn't try because I asked.
Me.
I had one too. I had one too.
I did. Oh my God.
I didn't call you, ma'am.
Right. That's what she's saying right now. Yeah.
You know, there's a name for that condition where you have to add on like that so as to be involved and important.
Center of attention.
Well, I think there's some.
Narcissist, maybe?
Yeah, narcissism. No, there's something else. I can't remember. Never mind.
Actually did try to find information on you because that was the other thing. I thought, well, maybe if I can call mom instead.
Right.
And so because I couldn't get a hold of anyone by phone, that's why I
Then you
physically
had to
came to the
come.
house. Now I have to come to the house.
Uh-huh.
So that's the reason for me
Okay.
stopping by.
Yeah.
I tried to just resolve it and check on you
Answer your goddamn phone.
via phone, but I
I'm
couldn't,
so
so
sorry.
I came here.
I don't answer weird calls. I've got my
should you?
filtering. The filtering takes care of it for me.
Yes.
After that, and I didn't. So,
Yes.
sorry about that.
She must be saying naughty words.
I'm
We're getting bleeped. She's saying naughty words.
I'm really sorry. I mean, it's awful because we also think like, if we really need help, and we've called the Scottsdale Police Department before and said, hey, these people
Many
are doing this, but
times.
it's like, if we really needed help,
Hi, this is Laura Owens. I'm calling a violation by Clayton Eckert. Hi, this is Laura Owens. I'm calling about Greg Gillespie. Hi, this is Laura Owens. I'm being harassed on the internet saying mean things about me. Hi, I'm Laura Owens. I'm calling because my horse has gone missing.
You forgot to push your button.
I didn't need it.
One thing does not have anything to do with the other. When you dial 911 and say, I'm injured, I'm bleeding out, I'm something, especially with Mr. Owens, right? They're going to come. They're not going to second guess it.
That's their job.
They're all incoming, not outgoing.
Yeah.
So I feel bad that that's what she's stating here, That makes sense to me.
She doesn't seem to understand how it works. This is like the only socialist part of our society we have is, I learned recently that things like fire and aid used to be subscription based back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Huh. Yeah.
Now you got HOA forced down your throat. You're stuck,
Well, my HOA doesn't pay for the fire. My property taxes do. That's where that comes from.
He
My
lives in the
HOA
high end
basically
of the region. He's in the high end of the region.
Yeah, Jeep Daddy the elitist.
fuck off. Like I'm paying for both of you apparently to have the 911 answer.
Who's Mr. showing off his Cliff Things.
Yeah, that was at the discount store. Okay, that was at the outlet.
You didn't need
that was at St. Vincent de Paul.
Be kind of like, well, it's a phony baloney thing. So.
Oh no, we'll come every time. Yes, we will.
We know you always have. We don't like that, except when we want it for ourselves.
All right. Okay. Okay. Well, we just, we feel bad about it.
Yeah.
Don't feel bad.
Yeah, I'll bet they do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Feel bad about getting caught.
What's
this nobody showed up and something actually happened?
What's this feel thing? What's feel? What is that? I don't understand.
I don't think she has feelings. The only emotive things we've ever seen Laura do have been fake and performative. I'm not sure she has real feelings. I'm not convinced. Steve called me a top. Wait, where's that stupid thing?
You
Where's
got
the
it,
button?
right?
Where is it? Where is it? God damn it! I don't even remember what page it's on. Oh, this is terrible. There it is.
Steve has called me a dumbass.
Dave Neal's making fun of me. And I have no reputation, no name. I'm just a nobody. Oh, what? Nobody believes me? She needs to take some more acting lessons.
Well, she can practice on the TEDx stage.
And it's not like I'm embarrassed by being pregnant. I just wasn't prepared to talk about it because I'm thinking about. Yeah, wait. We could go back and watch that, but we won't. Not right now.
God, I would just hang up. I would just had to hang up right now if that were the case.
Not right now. No.
That's what I'm here for. Just
This
do
is
my job.
almost
Glad you're okay.
Yeah, definitely.
So I have no intention of. I can't call her back to ask your point. I don't want to call somebody back and say that they were making a false report. Because in her, like the way she explained it to me, and I'm just saying this is what it was explained to me, was that based on that comment, there was some concern that maybe you needed some help or resources.
Right. No, what they wanted to do was harass and embarrass.
More official harassment, embarrass from the head lawyer of the Owens family. You crazy, stupid cow.
That's the
my
nicest thing
God.
I think you've said about anybody in the last week.
That's the nicest thing I've ever heard him say.
Probably.
I mean,
he held back.
Yeah.
I don't know how this crazy cow thinks she's such a brilliant legal mind.
Pro se. Oh my God, I'm here pro se.
Oh, it's harassment. Oh, they're filing a false report. No, they aren't, you stupid bitch. You crazy psychotic bitch.
Yeah, STFU.
It is nice that the officer tried to explain it. Right?
Yeah, well, obviously it didn't sink in.
Very charitable, but obviously fell on.
You can't tell these people anything.
Ears.
You cannot tell these people anything. That's been my resolve almost from the beginning.
Well, it's like that psychologist that analyzed Laura and by proxy mommy. You literally can't tell them anything different because they don't see the reality.
Yeah, there's pathology involved that's broken in their little brain cells.
If they are convinced that 1 + 1 = 6, you can't change their opinion that that's not true. Because in their universe, that's exactly the facts that are involved.
What do you mean we have to pay for our mortgage? We're going to sue you so that we don't. We think you violate. I mean, I could just go on for hours.
You get that, and I get things like this all the time. You're like, make them stop calling. And I'm like, I can't.
What? This is the end.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone needs to be able to call the police, then we.
Yes, you dumb cows. Everyone needs to be able to call the police,
Oink, oink,
even
oink,
it's
oink,
not
oink. Wow.
imminently serious. It's what we have to do, because if it ever is serious, you're going to want us here now, aren't you? Yeah, I think so. Engage those little skinny brain cells. We know there's not much melanin fat matter between them to fire the neurons, but you're going to have to work with me here.
To filter through it.
What is that called? See, this is why I forget biology. The fatty membrane between sections of, brain
You might have
stuff.
to figure this out in your future life. So
that goes beyond my future life.
Yeah, right.
No, trust me, it does. It goes well beyond. I am not getting into neurosurgery.
If you
I'm not
say
going to
so.
do it. I'm too
If you
old.
say so. Okay.
Not going to get into neurosurgery.
I will make you.
We had a nice tie-in, Jeep, when you're doing the oink, oink, oink.
Yep.
Okay. You remind me of Herbie. Herbie wants to be a dentist. Do you remember from that holiday show? And that ties us right back to dentistry. Echoes, how's it going?
Oh my God.
Any changes in the last 20 minutes? I'm just
Where do you hurt now?
He is in the last 20, 30 minutes, he has continued to ruin his teeth for more dentist opportunities and more proof that he just needs to go to visit real Carlston and Vegas and get it done at half price.
There you go.
Yeah, never mind the expense of the airfare and
it's
other
just
things.
Fly chicken class, you'll be fine.
You know,
goddamn desert.
Clavicular could help you too with a nice hammer.
I'm sure.
I mean, if it comes down to that, I might be willing to help too. Just saying.
Just saying.
Right. So I've filtered through. At this point, everything's good. I'm going to get out of your hair.
Okay. Thank you so much.
And they talk online about how bored they are if there's nothing.
And she still wants to keep going.
God, she's gabbing a bit.
The officer's saying, "Okay, when my work is done here, let me go." No, and they're talking about more online.
So like create
drama. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't need to create any drama. I just want to point and laugh at it. That's all I have to do here. Thank you.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Thank you very much for being continuously willing participants in your own stupidity.
If you ever, and I'm assuming I wasn't going to read through everything that was posted. If you ever needed any kind of resource, I'm just going to give you this.
That was
kudos to the officer.
Yeah, good job.
Kudos to the officer.
Yes.
We are doing our job very well, in my opinion.
Remained extraordinarily professional.
I don't know if you've ever talked to anyone.
Yeah, keep going.
I mean, I have a counselor, but I mean, not a psychiatrist, but you know.
No, that's
right
very
now. I
nice.
really
That's
Just wanted you to have it. I mean,
No,
just
it's very
know
good.
that we've got
Totally. No, I-
civilian employees. They're kind of like social workers.
Yeah.
They've got a tons of resources in our community for anyone that feels that they might need some assistance
Watch out, social workers, especially if you're male.
Jesus.
for something. I always pass those out or direct people to talk to them because they're so much more knowledgeable about things that are available in the community to our citizens.
Right.
All right, my dear.
No, I really appreciate that.
My dears? Oh, wow. That got casual really quickly.
Thanks
so much.
All right.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah,
Okay,
take care.
Have a great night.
Thank you.
Take care. Stay safe.
Thank you.
Wow.
It's like,
Schnitzel ninja.
let's all get the fuck out of here before this gets crazier. Oh my God.
Okay, let's talk about some of this stuff here.
Well, hurry up, because
I know
I'm getting tired.
From Seeking Justice for All Victims of Laura Owens. This was posted the other day, right? Yeah. It looks like Ron Owens and Jan Black, Elizabeth Ann Naylor Owens, not only failed to file their taxes in 2023 and 24, but also have a history of filing with the U.S. Tax Court, which is a federal trial court designed to resolve disputes between taxpayers and the IRS. Ron and Jan have cases in the U.S. Tax Court in 1991, 92, 2013, and 2015. Isn't that fascinating, folks?
11 years ago was the last one. Really?
Uh-huh.
Plus a couple of years, 2023, 2024, it states too, right?
Uh-huh.
So it's literally 8 to 10 years.
There's some cycles here, and I do like to observe time cycles, especially when it comes to people who I believe are legitimately, I don't want to phrase this.
Scamming?
Well, yes, scamming, but who exhibit mental traits that are of concern to me. You know, we talk about cycles in sort of the therapeutic world. When we talk about things like, manic depression or bipolar, there's other personality disorders that can exhibit cycling of things. So it's like,
OCD?
Yes, yes, OCD.
Thing.
Yeah, there are a number of things. So seeing some patterns here of kind of equal spacing is very interesting to me.
Oh, yeah.
It goes on to say, it is not hard. It's hard not to notice their long-standing pattern of turning to litigation when they believe they have been wronged, which is probably daily. Even now, in the midst of their pending foreclosure, they are threatening their mortgage company with violations related to not providing them with options related to a loan modification for their delinquent mortgage, which they are well into the six figures of arrearages.
If you want to save your home, Echoes, you can reach out and ask for help, right?
I don't own this.
You don't sit there and wait for them to provide you with options. You reach out and say, hey, I'd like to, what other options do I have available?
I would say number one, don't sign up for HELOCs and mortgages you can't afford.
Yeah, pay your bill.
Number two, pay them.
Mhm.
Number three, if you start having problems, you need to talk to them sooner rather than later.
Yeah, agreed. And that's for everybody. You know?
Sitting behind your paywall GoFundMe is not going to get the job done. See, they couldn't even pay off the arrearage with what they made from the GoFundMe. I suspect, and again, this is a suspicion, this is not factual, I suspect they had hoped to raise that a few more clicks, like to maybe $250,000, maybe more. Just keep bilking the GoFundMe for all they could. It's, as far as I know, it's still active. I haven't checked for a week or so, but
Probably
last
is.
I checked, it was.
Wouldn't shock me if it is.
And that, what was that guy's name who's like making who's got a monthly
Greg
recurring
something.
It's like, oh dear sir, someone needs to intervene, sir, and share with you their history and news. You may wish to withdraw your support of regular.
Make a change.
If it is a real name, yeah. Let's see. The family spent decades portraying themselves as victims and pursued legal action against individuals, even their family, like Jen Black, Elizabeth Ann Naylor Owens, her own brother, who she likes to go after regularly for money, and government entities. Laura appears to have carried that same mindset into her own life, well, you think, repeatedly framing herself as the victim even when the evidence and court findings ultimately contradicted her claims. I would say it's a family psychosis. The Owens family psychosis. Let's see, can we make these a little bigger? What does it say here? U.S. Tax Court, Elizabeth Naylor, Petitioner, Commissioner, Internal Revenue. I'm just skimming through this. There's probably not much interesting. Oh, we've got some dates.
Just look at the name in the middle top left.
Middle top left. What?
The name.
Elizabeth Naylor?
Yep. Not Ron. Not anybody else.
No, like I keep saying, she's the instigator of many problems in their family. I think she's the craziest one of all of them, and I'm sticking to that until proven otherwise. She has been the headwaters from which the crazy poison waters have flown further. See, Ron Owens, Petitioner, Commissioner of Internal, name Ron Owens. Okay, this is interesting. What's the dates here? 92. But I wonder if she filed under his name. Like she has been with the latest attempts. I would suspect so. Poor Ron seems to be like the puppet for which her hand is up his ass. What else we got here? 2013, Elizabeth Naylor, Ronald Owens. Oh, we got other names here. Petitions, answers, stipulated decision. Okay, 2013, 2014. Got it. Oop, this one's really small. It's not going to get bigger, is it?
No.
Nope, because it's Twitter's. 2015, Ronald Owens, Elizabeth Naylor. More stuff. So, yeah, this is a habit for them. It's a habit. That's all we need to say about that.
That's what they do.
Oh, let's see. What else we got here? Switch to here. Now we'll finish with some douche canoe. How about that?
Works for me.
It's not too bad. I feel in the mood to read quickly. Oh, God, it's that late already?
Yes, that's why I'm telling you, like, get your shit together.
God
Let's
damn
go.
it. So in the latest saga of David Gingras versus the Arizona bar, we've got more from Randazza, allegedly.
Oh, God. That blowhard.
Well, I think some of it's David Gingras who imports stuff onto Randazza letterhead, and then they maybe play with it a little bit. But I don't know that for sure. Some of the things that I've seen on so-called Randazza letterhead sure sounds like David defending himself. But then there's other stuff that doesn't sound like David. So my current opinion of the filings from Randazza representing David S. Gingras, Esquire, is that there's a little commingling of words on the paper. Oh, let's see. Okay, so what do we got here? Oh, see, look, we're already at page 6, and I haven't read a damn thing yet.
Good.
that's good. That's handy when it's just a bunch of crap at the beginning. Introduction: the State Bar has charged Petitioner David Gingras with making false statements about a judge in violation of the rules. I'm going to truncate a little bit because I want to fly through this quickly. By its own terms, that rule prohibits only false statements about a judge. There's the rule there. The rule does not prohibit truthful criticism. Well, we haven't given any truthful criticism to date. We keep claiming there's truthful criticism, but there hasn't been any evidence of such. We'll skip some of the... some of that crap. The bar claims Gingras made false statements about Judge Julie Mata. Gingras admitted making the statements, but denied they were false, but provided no evidence, as I've said before. His answer repeatedly avowed each statement was either factually true, and I can make this a little bit bigger for everybody. That's better. Were either factually true or were protected opinion, and this is where his anti-slap craziness is coming from. Despite the factual dispute established by the pleadings, the bar moved for partial judgment on the pleadings. Rule 12 required the PDJ to accept Gingras' well-pleaded... That's debatable if they were well-pleaded allegations as true and draw reasonable inferences in his favor. Very debatable. I would have arguments to the contrary. She did not. Instead, the PDJ granted the bar's motion without considering any evidence. The result is extraordinary. If this decision stands, then a lawyer may be punished for criticism of a judge without any proof of the criticism... Without any proof the criticism was false and without opportunity to defend its truth. Present the truth, please. You haven't. The bar attempts to justify this by asserting lawyers. Is that supposed to be air quotes, but we screwed it up? We're missing something there.
Yep, they don't match.
That's an apostrophe on the right side. First Amendment rights. Lawyers, it should be apostrophe quotation marks. God, they can't even check their work. No, wait, it's the full thing. Okay, there's more. Sorry. I had to read further. I wasn't there yet. Lawyers' First Amendment rights may lawfully be limited while engaging in the practice of law. End quote. All right, so it's supposed to be a quote. Response at 13. I take it back. It's supposed to be a quote. Response at 13. That generalization conflates narrow exceptions involving matters such as attorney advertising or disclosure of private information obtained through discovery with truthful criticism of a public official. You know, I need like a douche canoe voice for reading Randazza. I'll have to think about that.
I don't know if that's even possible but can you even replicate that?
I don't think you can. Or it'd be so high pitched or whatever, we wouldn't be able to hear it.
I don't know. Where's my chud voice?
You just gotta like hold the tongue and like sound like a.
I've got one on my voice mod on the Stream Deck, but as usual, I didn't load it. No. Okay. We'll have to pass on that for this evening. The bar similarly argues lawyers' disparaging comments about judges may result in the public losing confidence in the impartiality of the courts. Fair enough. Response at 15, that is only half the equation. False attacks on judges may undermine public confidence and may be punished, which they were, in my not so humble opinion. But truthful criticism is both constitutionally protected and essential to public accountability.
High roll. Oh my God. Excuse me while I excuse myself.
This is like a bunch of lolcow crap.
You're excused. No worries.
Consider the bar's theory and practice. What if a lawyer learns a judge has developed a serious gambling problem and is accepting bribes from litigants to cover their losses? Oh, now we have to get into hypotheticals. This is bad.
I guess they can write anything they want in these motions.
Yeah, I guess. It makes them look stupid.
Come back to bite anybody? That's just not.
Well, I mean, I think it could.
Yeah.
Because the PDJ can sanction them for some of this garbage. I think they can. I could be wrong. I don't practice law. I don't know. But I suspect that the governing body for lawyerly discipline and professional ethics will be sanctioning if things get out of hand.
Right.
So I would think and I've been told, I haven't researched it much on my own. I've seen just some things in passing. Randazza has been on the pokey end of the stick with a multitude of state bars.
Okay. Gotcha.
More than one from what I hear.
And they've been friends for a long time. That's why I think they write alike.
Yeah.
That's my thinking anyway.
Yeah. And as we know, lawyers, at least I will say the arrogant ones, like to hear themselves talk in their own pleadings.
Yeah.
So they make them as long as possible.
Yeah.
I would say good lawyers are very concise, very tidy, very surgical and neat and precise. And they want to get out and do it with as few words as possible.
Why would you overload a judge who has to review this?
Because you're losing the case. That's how I read it.
It's a good read.
Yeah. You do enough of this law to be stuff, not just as a creator, but just an observant, you go,
Yeah.
they're losing and they know it, so they've got to start word vomiting
Same thing
in all of their
court
filings.
cases. When you're there in person, you just learn a little bit more than what you would see on a stream or in the news.
Yeah.
Physically in the room. It's amazing what you hear of. Yeah.
I regret I never really got to serve on an actual jury. I was always just a couple people shy of being on the panel. It was just like, oh, I'm fascinated by this stuff sitting here watching the back and forth.
Yeah.
Voir dire can be very entertaining with a jury.
Right. Until it's your turn.
You know, it didn't bother me because every time I was there, it's like, well, if they get to me, that's great. Yeah. I'm going to answer honestly. It's like, if that's a problem, okay, they'll kick me. I don't care. Yeah. It's not like my ego is tied up in whether or not I sit in that little box and decide something.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you did your duty by showing up.
Yeah. You know? Yeah, I was picked for a couple of high-profile cases just as part of the pool. Yeah, yeah. And I went, oh, God, the boss is going to hate this one. This one could go on for a month and a half kind of trial. So there were some big ones. It's like, sigh, I didn't get it. Boo-hoo.
Not a one.
Employers don't like you disappearing, and they still have to pay you. Let's see. According to the bar, though, that lawyer could say nothing publicly about it because exposing the truth might somehow harm the judiciary. Well, there's other means. The bar's position is wrong, un-American, un-American,
un-American.
God damn it, and conflicts with the decades of controlling Supreme Court authority. This court should and must reject it. I love the emotional appeals. I love it. It's so grandstandy. It's just terrible. That's terrible. Discussion. Okay, so we're past the preamble. Great. Discussion is noted in Gingras' petition. Special action jurisdiction is proper when a court denies a motion to dismiss raising serious First Amendment claims. We'll skip all of the case law sites. This case involves First Amendment defenses, which the PDJ erroneously rejected. The PDJ's ruling stripped Gingras of his rights to be a dipshit in the public criticism of the judiciary and to mount a defense.
I read that too. That's how it came across to me.
I know, exactly. Let's see. That holding was incorrect. Right to speak for the decisions of the court must be held. Blah. Okay, it's more sites. Yeah, we'll skip more of the case law. We'll get through it faster. National Assassin for the Advancement of Colored People versus V. Button. Okay, that's interesting. That's an old case. Let's see. Given the serious First Amendment and Arizona constitutional issues, I'm surprised he's not evoking. If you allow this to happen, it'll be an Arizona constitutional crisis.
He could play the sovereign citizen card.
That would be great. I keep waiting for that in this case.
Yeah.
I mean, the Owens family is halfway there. A little bit further, and the laws don't apply for us. We're free people living on our casita land where the horses graze freely. And Laura gets to do whatever she wants because, well, you know, that could happen.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you know, they're a little short. They're about as flush with money as my business that I work for presently.
Yeah, there you go.
On the verge of legitimate bankruptcy, as opposed to phony bankruptcy.
And it would probably get approved.
I mean, hell, if the business I work for had $21,000 coming in each month, we'd be doing okay. That'd be great. That would fix a lot of problems. Oh, let's see. Miller itself is sufficient to support jurisdiction. Gingras will also discuss the other Rule 12 factors, though. Ooh, Rule 12 factors. First impression, skip some of that because I'm aware of it. Let's see. While the PDJ's comment is not a formal designation under Rule 13, it nevertheless noteworthy that the PDJ herself, you know, I'm picking up on a little misogyny here, too, every time we mention the PDJ.
Yep.
Why doesn't that surprise me? PDJ herself recognized special action jurisdiction may be warranted. Rule 12 favors special action jurisdiction in cases involving immunity from suit. Well, this isn't one of those.
No.
Special action jurisdiction is routinely accepted when a court denies immunity because of why are we talking about immunity?
Why do I explain it to the judge? Why am I explaining it to the judge? A definition that should already be known, right?
Why are we explaining immunity that doesn't apply?
Yeah.
Oh, lawyers in chat help me with this insanity. Party claims this from suits of benefit of the community immunity if the forced to stand trial and therefore has no adequate right. See, this seems like irrelevant case law to me. Okay, here we go. Anti-SLAPP law confers immunity. Oh, okay, I get it.
The tie-in.
We've got global immunity from everything ever. David could never. It's the same insanity the family relies on.
It is possible he will be on shoulders of other lawyers in a big parade.
That could be
Let's
funny.
go through.
Sort of like the kids at soccer day.
Yeah, there you go.
The anti-SLAPP law confers immunity from suit. No, it doesn't confer immunity. It's not what anti-SLAPP does. Wow. Even in the absence of the anti-SLAPP law, review would be proper. Although the First Amendment is not an immunity on its own, an order erroneously denying First Amendment protection inflicts similar irreparable harm in the same way. That is why the court recognized in Miller that a special action jurisdiction is appropriate when a First Amendment defense has been rejected. The bar counters that Mr. Gingras does not have a case dispositive defense to the allegations in the state bar's complaint. That is incorrect. If the First Amendment limits ER 8.2 to false statements, that defense would be dispositive if the bar cannot prove falsity. Yet the PDJ's judgment on the pleadings prevents Gingras from developing that defense and properly relieves the bar of its burden of proof under the Supreme Court rule. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. They've already presented their case in as much as they got partial judgment on the pleadings of some of it.
Yeah.
They only have to prove what's outstanding. I would imagine that would be at some sort of disciplinary hearing. This all seems, this is also douchey.
Excessive verbiage.
Yeah, word vomit. Enhanced
Gingras is known
reviews
for that, and so is Randazza.
Infamously, I'm told. Enhanced review is important here because in First Amendment cases, it provides assurance that the foregoing determinations. What's the other phrase where you just word vomit and hope nobody's paying attention to try and pull the wool over people's eyes? Is it gish gallop? Is that what I'm thinking? Gish galloping? You just vomit a bunch of stuff.
Gish galloping?
Well, that's not really relevant.
Yeah, that's a new phrase for me. I don't think
it's like steamrolling, but in verbiage.
Overwhelmed.
I have to ask the robots.
It might be slang. I'm hearing that on the streamers of today. Especially in political debate, they use the phrase "gish gallop."
Gish, like G-I-S-H.
I assume. I would go for the phonetics first and see what you get.
I'm going to ask the robots because
please,
apparently I don't
please
fucking know what this fucking term is.
I only understand it from the context that it's being applied in where I hear it. So yet the PDJ's judgment on the pleadings prevents Gingras from developing that defense and improperly relieves the bar of its burden of proof under the Supreme Court.
Okay, this makes sense. I have the definition. The gish gallop is a rhetorical technique in which a person in a debate attempts to overwhelm an opponent by presenting an excessive number of arguments without regard to their accuracy or strength, with a rapidity that makes it impossible for the opponent to address them in the time available. Gish galloping prioritizes quantity of the galloper's arguments at the expense of their quality. The term gish gallop was coined in 1994 by the anthropologist Eugene Scott, who named it after the creationist Duane Gish, whom she described as the technique's most avid practitioner.
Fascinating. W's robots. W's in the chat for the robots. God, maybe I could do TikTok. I don't know. Let's see. Enhanced review is important here because in First Amendment cases, it provides assurance that the foregoing determinations will be made in a manner so as not to constitute a forbidden intrusion of the field of free expression. Let's see. And the loss of First Amendment freedoms, skip all that citation there, for even minimal periods of time unquestionably constitutes irreparable injury. Sure. Thus, an order erroneously denying First Amendment protection is analogous to an order denying immunity. I saw someone in the chat say, safe harbor, and he doesn't have a boat. No, that's his problem. Both immediately deprive party of important rights in a way that cannot be meaningfully restored after trial. What, his bar card is a meaningful right? What?
The fuck it is.
He doesn't have a right to a bar card, you
right
bastard.
to that, idiot.
Rule 12, therefore, weighs in favor of jurisdiction. The conflation here is just unreal. Inconceivable. However, immunity is not conferred as a matter of First Amendment law, and review is not compulsory just because the First Amendment was trod upon. Get that "Don't tread on me" flag graphic in there, Randazza. Just squeeze that. It's not Gadsden flag, right? It's the other one. Get that yellow serpent flag pictorially depicted in this bullshit.
Shove it completely up your ass.
Oh my God. Gingras also sought protection in Arizona's anti-SLAPP statute because we think it's a get-out-of-jail-free card, which expressly provides that an order granting or denying a motion filed pursuant to this section is appealable pursuant to a section. That stuff. Although the statute contemplates an appeal that required subsection determination, PDJ refused to reach the merits of Gingras' motion and therefore made no such determination. I'm getting bored with this. If that refusal was erroneous, it provides additional reason for interlocutory review. How
many pages is this? I see the little scroll bar on the side there, and it's like
28. We skipped the first 6. The bar concedes, as the PDJ expressly noted in her order denying Gingras' motion under ARS, that this matter is first impression. The bar nevertheless argues application of the First Amendment and Arizona Constitution to lawyers is not a matter of first impression, but the cases it relies upon either do not involve truthful criticism of a judge or predate U.S. Supreme Court authority, rejecting the premise that lawyers and other professionals have diminished First Amendment protection. The Constitution, blah, 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 blah. It's just more citations. Apparent theory practice of law brings with it comprehensive restrictions, or that we will defer to professional bodies when those restrictions impinge upon First Amendment freedoms.
What?
The rest of the waterboarding. The rest of the waterboarding. Drip, 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 drip.
Nice.
I can't afford to waste water right now for waterboarding. Settle down, you.
Yeah, well,
I'm not clutching my pearls right now. I'm pinching my pennies.
Yeah, well, you're doing both. Let's just be real, because that's what
okay.
you do.
Maybe I'm clutching my purloined pennies. This case presents us an important question of first impression.
Make sure it's pleasurable. That's all I got to say.
A lawyer to be punished for truthful criticism of Can we stop saying truthful criticism of a judge? That's bullshit. Let's see. Bar remains an Supreme Court. Bar statewide importance. Blah 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 blah. No lawyer can criticize a judge. Although, oh, go on. Presuming this is a viable rule to many sitting judges, come election time, no lawyer running against them can criticize them. God, this is wild.
You're commingling these situations, right?
This is wild.
Going off the deep end.
That's all they've got.
Yeah.
They've got nothing else. They don't have any facts. They certainly have no facts that his criticism was factual and accurate.
So they
Daddy, look at me. I'm a real judge now.
Oh, and format online.
Judge Mata was committing structural error by researching something on Google that I have zero evidence for.
Yeah, you're about as much of a judge as Steve Harvey is with a black robe and a fucking gavel, okay? You're not a judge.
Hey, I'd watch that show.
I would. Well, it's real. I'm not making that shit up.
Is he playing a judge on some show?
Well, yeah, he got burnt out on fucking, Family Feud or
Family
whatever.
Feud. Oh, I don't blame him.
Decided to go and do something different.
Watching that Family Feud with Steve Harvey, that's like, this is not a family show anymore.
I watched the highlights.
This is pretty racy.
They're great. He's funny.
Oh, he's hysterical. And the real life contestants that are not saying very chaste answers in response.
Right.
Name one thing that your wife sat upon in the last 6 months. My penis.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, holy shit.
Oh my God. Well, yeah,
they wouldn't say that when I was watching the show.
But they all
back
got
in
to
the
know
day.
Steve Harvey from the Kings of Comedy when he was lewd and rude and everything I love about comedy.
Yeah.
And then he goes to Family Feud and he's like, I'm a Christian and I
Talk
can't
about
say
him
all
clutching
that things
pearls.
and I got to do all the things. And it's like, really, come on,
And then he was
why would you do that?
sex shaming people for giving them honest answers, which ironically, in nearly all of them, happened to be up on the board as responses.
Yeah.
And then if you think about the original Family Feud with Richard, whatever the fuck his name was.
I forget his name.
He was sitting there licking all of the girls.
Yeah, he was kind of pervy.
He was a fucking perv. Watch those old episodes.
And drunk, remember?
Yep.
Oh yeah, he was like a raging alcoholic.
Yeah. Richard Dawson.
Richard Dawson.
Richard Dawson, there we go.
That's right. But he was in there macking on all the women and just being like, yeah, hi, dude, with the guys. But like, he would sit there and just be like, blah, 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 with the girls. I just like, and even when their husbands are standing right next to him, and then we give a fuck because like, I'm on TV. Oh my God. Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm.
3-piece suits, no less.
Yeah.
In fact, if the bar's position is correct, no lawyer can give any citizen their negative opinion about a judge.
It's Echo's trying to just like move on.
I'm just trying to keep moving. I know.
Go. I'm bored. This is dumb. Go.
We have skipped the 48-page one weeks ago that I should have read. So we're trying to catch up here. Because, I mean, a lot of this is the same argument.
Can you imagine if I had a twink waiting for me and this is what you're torturing me with?
Well, it's not Mormon stuff. You should be grateful. Is that truly the law in the state of Arizona? Okay, rhetorical questions. No matter how stark a judge's misconduct might be, a truthful criticism of the judge would then be the subject of disciplinary action. What do we do with this thing? Does it get any better?
Go to the, just jump to the bottom where they do the conclusion. That could be fun.
That could be fun. I'll kind of skim as I go to the bottom.
Yeah.
I mean, I am getting bored too. It's like, okay, at page 5, and I'm already lost. Trust.
Okay, the ruling, the top sentence right there. Ruling is reversed. I think right there, the third sentence down.
Oh, third sentence down. Okay, the ruling is reversed. Returned to the PDJ to litigate the improperly foreclosed claim.
That comes out of AI, the long dash.
Oh yeah, the triple M dash.
Yeah,
there it is. Yeah, that's AI stuff.
Oh,
that's AI.
God,
wouldn't you agree, Mr. Robots?
Oh yes, I would agree. It is that
and it continues into the next paragraph.
Contrived. Oh yes.
I haven't skipped any of those earlier, have I? Oh, I shouldn't go back. And
I haven't really broken out the
forward.
accent on the channel, have I? That's
you could do a
new.
Probably not. He does pretty good.
Oh, Rob, you have no clue. You have no idea.
When he gets going, it's
the depths
really
of
something.
this accent go completely into like white dude racist territory. Like maybe I'm some Brit with a map and a fucking pencil, and I'm like, that's fucking dangerous territory. Look, anybody, if you find a Brit that's looking at a map with a pencil, just fucking knock it out of their hands and tell them to just like go the fuck home. Like seriously, like it's not gonna end well for anybody.
There's 2 more right there.
Under the current state law, 2026, the PDJ's ruling cannot stand. Truth is a defense to a disciplinary charge, alleging that a lawyer made false statements about a judge. Show us the truth, please, sir. Present your truth. Look, we've got more AI looking stuff. Boy, why is it just all of a sudden that I'm seeing it?
Support your claims with proof, right?
Maybe there wasn't stuff in the previous pages.
No.
I think we got lazy and we're using law AI now.
This just smells of all of the like with Corporate Daddy, all of the submissions and the cases that I get that are just like blathering on, that are just pages and pages and pages of like what looks like markdown. That's literally just I'm like, that looks like an AI. Like somebody just fucking used like Claude or ChatGPT for
probably.
that.
Yeah,
Gingras denied making any false
or
statements.
validate the cases that they cite. That we've heard that too.
Now,
and
now we've seen some lawyers get smacked down for doing it.
Yeah. Do you see the Randazzo logo on the left?
Yeah.
Scroll to and legal group. What's in the middle? The same AI, Dad.
To be fair, though,
good, Rob.
I use the pipe symbol when I'm naming chats and talking about my cases because like it's a little different. It's not an M dash, but there's like in this paragraph that's right in the middle. If we look at the last sentence there, it's like because this special action requires resolution of exclusively legal issues. Dash 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 dash.
Right.
Not disputed facts.
Dash,
Dash dash dash. Like that's a
tell.
What about a comma space? Right.
It doesn't take that much to tell the AI agent to stop fucking using the dashes.
Yeah.
And yet
don't help them.
Stupid. He's too stupid to say literally never use an M dash ever.
Yeah. You remember Lost in Space, the robot? Remember the robot from Lost in Space? Okay.
Yes.
So I go in.
I'm not that old.
When I'm an AI, I say, hey, put this in your memory banks. And it replies and says, okay, I've just added that to my memory banks.
Oh, that's funny.
That's all I had to do to tell my version of Claude and ChatGPT, like, literally never use a fucking M dash ever again. Yep. It's like, and
It hasn't?
No, it will recall that. I mean, that's just logic, right? You just updated your specifications.
Yes. I know. I'm encouraging the bad actors to do things with the text.
No,
don't help them.
But there are useful tools. They're useful. They are usable appropriately. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah.
By making objectively false, in quotes, statements about judgment, thus using meanings that have no substantial purpose other than to embarrass or burden her.
This
is all the same word
the whole
vomit.
This whole thing reads
Nitpicking.
like a case that I got recently, or a submission. It's not a case because it was stupid, but it's like
here's a good one.
They claimed that the platform about sharing a file was flawed, and it's a security vulnerability because, like, oh, you can just you send the link to somebody and then like you specify that person, but anybody can use the link. Well, in the subsequent 3 screenshots, it says anybody with this link can open the file.
Right. But I sent the link to you only. It's not
but I sent the link.
You send it to everybody else, right?
It's just a courtesy of just sending it on behalf of you rather than just like you copy the link and you send it.
Right.
But that doesn't do anything to effectively change the permissions of the link so that only that account can either view or edit said thing on the drive.
Mm-hmm.
And yet they're sitting there trying to claim a bounty for a security vulnerability that literally doesn't exist because you don't know how to click the little fucking gear icon in the corner to say, oh, I just want to limit it to this one account. No. You're too fucking stupid to look at that and say anyone with the link 3 fucking times.
Right.
This is the same shit that just barfs out this sort of thing. That's not like, how many tokens and rainforests did you just burn down in order to do this like stupid security vulnerability? You think you're going to get some sort of bounty out of that? Go fuck yourself. Right. Go fuck yourself. This is the same shit. At least this dude has more sense to not put color photos in his like legal briefs, which
be called out by a judge about it too.
Yeah, exactly. But like this is right up there with that. It's the dumbest fucking thing ever.
Here's the crux. Here's the crux of the whole damn thing.
Okay.
Moreover, Gingras' answer alleged that every statement he made regarding Judge Motto was factually true, or was made with a good faith basis to believe it was true, or was an opinion protected by the First Amendment to the U.S. Constitution in Arizona. In other words, there's nothing he could say that is in any way sanctionable, because this is like the triple escape clause. So he therefore it's like the version of Rule 26. Where's the safe harbor from my speech?
Yeah,
that's the crux here.
Denied acting recklessly.
To everybody leaving, good night. We're wrapping this up because I'm just skimming. Pleadings was improper. Yeah, we're gonna start. Truth is an absolute defense. He would pay someone to kill her minor child. Ooh, I love it when things are bold. Oh, okay.
Well.
We're talking. Oh, I remember that. That was a reference. I remember that in another one. Let's see. Demeaning, disparaging, blah, 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 blah. Court recognized, blah, 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 blah.
Is it possible that when he was in law school, he missed a whole part about law?
Probably. All right. How about the conclusion? Because it's like 2 paragraphs.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Conclusion. The previous pages of bullshit we've just saved you from can now be distilled into the following things. The bar attempted to punish Gingras for providing, I don't know, I'll use in air quotes, truthful criticism of a judge.
Again.
What that truth is, nobody knows because they never cite it. The PDJ entertained this attempt by finding Try that again. The PDJ entertained this attempt at
Who's the one
censorship
drinking on
by
this screen?
finding
Jesus
that
Christ.
Gingras and all future Arizona attorneys cannot rely on truth as defense in discipline proceedings. God. And cannot rely on Arizona's anti-SLAPP statute to protect their First Amendment rights. The PDJ's decisions are an affront, I want to add words now, to the First Amendment with the wide-ranging implications for attorneys in this state. So for some reason, the rest of the bar of Arizona is okay with this except them.
Yeah.
The court should accept jurisdiction here, reverse the order granting partial judgment on the pleadings in the bar's favor, reverse the order finding the anti-SLAPP motions do not apply in discipline proceedings, and assign the underlying case to a different judge following remand. August 13th, so it wasn't that long ago. And Daza for David S. Gingras Esquire.
I would jump to that. I would stand on that. Won't get reassigned to a different judge.
I mean, if it goes that direction, that's probably what would happen. But I've also seen cases where it doesn't necessarily. If they kick it and say no, we're not taking this up, it's stuck with the PDJ they've got, and then they've just. I think they've shot themselves in the foot further.
Look, they've made the bed. They should lay in it.
Well, and if you're gonna shit the bed, then lay in it. It's your own damn fault.
Lay in that pile of shit then too. I don't, whatever.
Your best case,
that's a lot of puns.
That's fine.
The best case forward is to put in the proof in the motion so that the Supremes can really understand what you're going with, why you're supporting it, and what the support is. Right?
Yeah. I would think if you're trying to motion the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
You would want to treat it like you do an appeal.
Yeah.
Extraordinarily precise. And you've got all of your factual evidence, I would assume as exhibits, ready to go. And you aren't just constantly asserting, well, the truth is this, and that what was said is absolutely truthful. And if it's not, it should be protected under here. And if it's not that, it should be protected. I mean, it's just all rambly bullshit.
For Danny's question, I think it's based on the fact that the PGA went against them and they don't want to go back.
They want to assert bias.
Yeah. So they don't
indirectly
want to go back to that one, have another judge look at it if it gets kicked back. That's my take.
Yeah.
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 Because they didn't say bias. They didn't say that they, anything bad about it.
They can't because they would have to prove it then.
It's implying.
Yes,
trying to
it's an implied bias.
Like shady word verbiage.
They've ruled against us, so therefore, if it has to go back there, it's going to be detrimental to our case.
And elongate it again by submitting another motion regarding a judge's bias. Right?
This is just nonsense.
Yeah.
Absolute nonsense.
In Arizona, we have 7 Supremes, right? 7 judges. And then we have a Supreme, forgot the title, sorry, Supreme Judge, and Assistant Supreme Judge. So it's like tiers.
Okay.
So my understanding is the 7 get to review this and vote internally.
Oh,
all you need is 3 out of 4, right? And then once that decision's made, they cannot it's 3 to 4, right? They can't, it's not an even number, so they can't say, well, we're tied, right? You know what I mean? So it shouldn't go any higher than that. But if they come back and say, this is our decision, this is what we've decided, here's our explanation, I wonder if he will push it up to the next level of the Supreme Court. You see what I'm saying?
I would imagine not.
Say that's it, right? You would think they'd say no.
If this is an bonk review, I would assume they get one shot and that's it.
One shot, yeah, right.
Yeah.
No oral arguments, thank God. That was very important.
I was almost surprised by that, but I'm like, oh, well, all right. Judicial economy, W's for that.
Right, but it's fodder.
It is.
That's why you put
It's just spin and delay. Yeah. It's just kicking the can down. That this is what
That's worse than that. They know they've got a turd of an argument.
Yeah. But they're going to keep
they're just trying to
at it.
polish their shit, and it's not working.
Repeated words of truthful criticism.
It's still a turd is a turd, no matter how much you try and polish it.
Yeah, no matter how much Febreze you squirt on it.
Yeah. If you claim that she did some research on her own without sticking within the courtroom, where's the proof of that?
Yeah.
Right.
There should be a mountain of evidence there that we should be citing at every turn if it existed.
Right.
And there's zero.
And you go back to, well, we tried to subpoena her and talk to her, but they wouldn't let us. See what I mean? There's going to be some catch up.
Oh, it was complicated. Oh God,
I remember that whole saga going through the other parts of the judiciary. That was probably the more entertaining part for me. It's like, ooh, look, you're hearing from like the Attorney General. This is great.
Yeah.
How's that going to work out for you?
Yeah.
Don't piss off a judge.
No, don't. Like, I was watching Lana and Buffy earlier, and it was not an LOU case, but that judge was like fucking fierce, and that's the kind of shit that we need, of just like holding everybody on the edge of just like, no, we're not fucking around with this. Like,
Look, we're closing it out.
Look,
This is the
look,
end.
we're 3.5 hours in. Come on.
This is the end.
We ought to just like.
This is the end.
It's been wonderful. I appreciate everybody.
Do you want to do it? Yeah,
there.
you do the sign off. I won't play anything.
The sign off?
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, if you haven't hit that like and subscribe button, absolutely do it. Do it just for the Jeep Daddy rants that are here and present on Echoes' channel. You never know when they'll appear on another thing. I appreciate everybody who's like interacted and commented. Replay crew, we love you. Thank you so much for that.
Hit that hype button.
Hype all the things, like all the things, get those little bell icons and dingy, whatever the things. It's great. Tune in next time. God knows when that's going to be, but we're here for the crazy. We're here to deliver the crazy. And good night, everyone. Stay safe, stay sane. Have a good night.
Peace out.
Bye.